It's Two Brothers Comics, and Dustin's here. Look at this. Oh, I can't move that. You're going to have to scoot way over. Whatever.
What's up, guys? As you can see, I got my party face on.
We're here. All right, fellas, we're here talking some schmack.
Yep.
In the same room, so you know it's never going to go well.
Harry Comics is hanging out right out the bat. I'm talking about too.
Let us know how the audio is.
Yeah. Let us know if I sound good and if you can hear me, and if not, I don't know. We'll have to get our sound guy to work on that.
I can make a few adjustments if need be. Anywho, Nosh, have a good. No worries, man. I hope your new job's going well. Southern Comic Geek, hope it's going well. Perry, Ryan, Gabe, Tosh, Perry.
What's up, Cap? Since Nick decided to skip you for no reason at all.
I didn't mean to.
Hope you and Miss Tori are doing well, sir.
Absolutely. Check out this cup, Dustin.
What is it?
I have issues, but what's cool about it?
Oh no, you have issues, and it's not even.
But what's cool about it is as I drink it, it goes back to black and covers up the cup, so it's a temperature sensing cup.
Oh, okay.
Misty got it for me for my birthday. It's pretty sweet. It's my tea drinking cup.
Oh, okay. We didn't even have, I should have brought a cake for the birthday celebration, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Wish I knew you were in town.
Dude,
we were at Haven twice today, Alan, and you weren't there. And we talked about how great the new show's going, except for when you did the one by yourself, but
oh, man. Still no Justin. Justin's actually at Terrificon.
Yep.
He's at Terrificon with Greg.
We're officially back to Two Brothers Comics.
Just for a little bit. You have to scoot over so that stupid basket's out of the way. By the way, that basket has a poster from the David Matthew Band.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Tosh. Still appreciate
it's Dave Matthews, not David Matthews.
It has two of those posters, actually.
Okay.
So anyways, bought some cool stuff. We're going to be talking a lot. Hey, there's Greg. Hey, I hope...
No, nobody said Greg.
Greg, how is the Batmanga? And also, don't let Justin...
I can't believe Greg trimmed his beard down so much.
I know. Well, don't let Justin...
Looks horrible.
Don't let Justin nap too much. He'll just nap on you.
Isn't Justin the most horrible person to go to Comic-Cons with? Because the best day, he wants to sit there and nap at the freaking hotel all day and eat cake.
He does want to nap. The first day he's drinking, second day he's napping.
I'm like, what are we even doing here, bro? I did manage to get him to not take a nap on Saturday last time. Or maybe he did. I can't remember.
It was the first time we drug him out. The second time...
I'm talking about when he and I went to Heroes.
Oh.
I think I prevented the nap.
And then when he was in Huntsville, he got so drunk the night before, my wife had to pick him up and take him home.
Yeah, he was...
But we always have a good time.
Yeah, Justin...
Y'all need to get on him.
Else. So tonight we're going to be talking about why we're not going to see X-Men until after 2025. We're going to be talking about... What else did I have on the docket for tonight?
This terrible Batman Fortress comic book.
Yeah, why DC is calling out Republicans specifically.
Well, I think it's just the one writer, but we'll get into it. I got this cool thing.
But DC allowed it, I'm just saying. Yes, we're going to talk about the current recession impact on comic books, how we feel about it, and how we're going to approach it.
Hey, Greg, I can grow a beard. Yeah, and Logan ask about Dan Slott. Dan Slott's run basically sucked outside of Spider-Verse and his very last issue where it felt like he had some real passion for the character again. But I am officially less than 100 issues out from being completely done with all
I'm not a fan of Dan Slott in any capacity at all.
So that's Dustin,
he just came off really lazy in that special Marvel did on him, so...
And then also,
not a fan of lazy people.
Look, I have a card set from 20 years ago I've had for weeks that I've yet to open, and I want to pop this open tonight.
You bought it because there's a Spider-Man card.
100%.
Golly, you have issues, dude.
Oh, I'm going to show you. So I have that. I have my pull list. I won't show you the pull list. And a manga book. Dustin bought a book. I don't know if he's going to show it tonight or not.
Yeah, I will.
He'll show it off. So we bought some.
I only do CGC videos now, dude. Didn't you get the memo?
Yes, and we don't care. I'm sending some stuff off to get pressed and cleaned. I'll show that off too. Anyways,
Alan, I was totally just kidding. Golly, man, you don't have to beat yourself up, dude.
I think they were joking.
Okay.
All right, so let's start off as always, real quick before we get into the hot topics and really start to talk some crap, talk some schmack.
We don't talk smack.
No, we just give opinions now. We're opinionated.
We have become very opinionated.
Check us out on Instagram. That's where I'm my best.
Over 10 people.
All right, there's the book. What do you guys think? It's pretty good. No, just kidding. So as I've continued through my Amazing Spider-Man run, I've only wanted to pick up Spider-Man books I've truly enjoyed. And there's really only a handful left, maybe like 2 that I want to get. ASM 1, I'd love to get AF-15, obviously, but this Recession used to keep crashing and me keep working to make that happen. But there's 2 additional characters I really enjoyed as I read that I wouldn't really expect to have liked. So one being Mary Jane. I'm going to go back and pick that one up. But then Josh had this one over at Haven Comics, gave me a great fair market value deal. And he understands why I say that, but picked up Silk's appearance here. So super pumped actually to have this.
I would have said the first appearance of Silk.
Well, it's actually not.
Instead
technically,
of Silk's first
technically
appearance.
Cindy Moon was kind of beforehand, and then she becomes Silk. So it's not. It's kind of one of those. She was in the book, but wasn't really as Silk until this book. So, but anyways, pretty cool. And one of the reasons I liked it is because Peter Parker was like happy with her again. So pretty cool. I've never been a massive fan of the cover. I always thought it was very strange.
Who's the guy?
But that's Peter Parker.
That's Peter?
Yeah, it's just the way he's drawn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole flashback kind of weird thing happening here. This is actually whenever he was first bitten by the spider, and apparently they were bitten by the same spider. So pretty neat. But she is part of the Moreland. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's like Hurricane. Yeah, it's a 9/8. Oh, is the camera really backwards? Let me try something here. That's weird. Let's try this. Is that better? Is that better? That is better, actually. Sorry, guys. I love it, though. Absolutely love it.
Tall Paul Comics, what's up? Got that
Yeah,
Tales
man.
of Suspense 57. Right on, right on.
Nosh, what's happening? Ryan, I'm just buying Spider-Man books left and right. I love it. I love it so much. And then what else did I grab? I bought a manga. A really good manga. That if you've never read manga, this is another good one that I would highly recommend because it's not really weird. It's just like people fighting. It's Fist of the North Star. So volume 5, super cool cover.
Alan got him into that crap.
Yep, he did.
I used to think Alan was cool until I found out he was into manga.
But I mean, just really kind of neat artwork.
Is that what it is? That's neat.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's beautiful.
What's up, Dan?
What's up, Dan the man? I don't know if that was really awkward. We're gonna redo that. Hello, Dan.
Dan beat up on some Canadians last night.
Out of Canada?
Yeah, he was tearing it up, man. He was putting a good old American ass whooping on some Canadians over there on the hunt.
I don't think we ever fought Canada, but they would.
I've fought a few Canadians in my day, and right now I think I'm undefeated against all the Canadians.
Too funny. But yeah, what'd you pick up? You want to show your pickup? Your pick 'em ups.
So Josh gave us these. These cool prints from the hardcovers that came out this week. There's a Spider-Man one, pretty neat. He gave us the Black Panther one. And of course, I saved the best for last, and we got 2 of them. The Captain America's. The hardcovers look really cool. They have gold pages. It's pretty neat. And then I got a new Storefolio last weekend or 2 weekends ago. So now I have a couple of them to take to cons with me. So that was cool. I picked up a big book today. Doo-dah. I'm going to press it and get a 9.8. Doo-doo-doo-dah-day. Seriously, I'm going to press this. It's going to come back a 9.8. Probably the nicest copy I've ever seen. Well, after the press, it's got some issues, some pressable defects, which do not scare your boy at all. So we're going to hit the 9.8 on this. It's going out to CGC this week. So that means I'll have it back in about 14 days. And we'll do a video, and you guys will get the old boom, boom, and it'll be a 9.8. Guaranteed. calling the
We need
shot.
to get one of the
I'm Babe Ruth
sensors.
calling my shot right now. Bam! It's happening.
We need to get one of those sensors.
Got a really, really smoking deal on that from Josh. So I was pumped about that, man. Pumped about that. This book is one that's actually, it's not dropping much right now. You can see right here, actually, when the light hits it right, you can see there's like a little 2-inch crease right
Testing
here.
1, 2.
Going up the corner here. That way. And there's another one here that goes straight to the corner. So we're going to press that out. It's going to be cool. It's going to be coolio, dude. That's all I picked up this week. We got a Comic-Con next weekend, so I'm hoping I can pick up something else cool then. Looking forward to that.
Yes, sir. We're going to Knoxville, Tennessee.
That's
Because
right,
you're the only
baby.
10 I see.
So I did pick this one up today. It's not the first appearance of Mary Jane, but it is the first appearance of the new Mary Jane, which I don't know if Nick's even got to this.
What issue number? No, not gotten there yet.
Yeah, check it out, dude. This thing is awesome, man. That's for your birthday.
Oh, is that my birthday?
Yeah. It's a double cover, bro.
Yeah, it looks like a double cover.
It's a double cover, man. Show them the book.
Oh, my God. It's only going to be one of 2 books, and if it's either one of those, what a douche canoe. Next weekend. If it's either one of these 2, and if it's the one I'm...
Show them the book, dude.
He sure enough did.
Nick just hit the jackpot, Tigers.
That's right. Right on, man. Well, thank you very much.
I wrapped it up in an ASM 43. I gutted the book.
That is rude. Where'd you find that?
This?
Yeah.
Josh, today.
Oh, really? You
Yeah, I
bought
told
it?
him what I was going to do, and he wouldn't even let me pay for it. He's like, if you're just going to gut the book, just take it.
Oh, my gosh.
I couldn't find a 42, so I got the 43.
Look, there she is, boys. The second best female in all of Spider-Man.
And CGC credits this as a cameo, but like, how can this not
F
be the
those
one you
mother
want,
effers.
dude? Like, this is, you get the most iconic phrase she's ever said. How can that not be the one you want to credit?
It's beautiful. And then we're just going to send it back to Dustin to press and get it graded.
Yeah, because it needs a press bad.
It just needs a bit of a spine correction, but other than that, it's sweet. Well, thank you, sir.
I picked that up. That was one reason
you
why
get
we
it?
were running so late, because I had to meet with the guy on the way here to pick it up.
Oh, is that why you guys kept like avoiding the question? What's going on? Where are y'all?
No,
at?
no, this was before we even took the car to Mom's. I met him in Temple, and he had brought some more books and wanted me to look through them, and I didn't want to be rude, but it took a while.
Well, there goes one of the last few books I needed.
Yep.
Darn. Oh yeah, this one's one. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
I'm very excited.
That book was.
This is my excited face. This is back when Spider-Man was good.
Yeah, that
You
was
know
still.
what I
Was that still Ditko on that?
No. Ditko left in the because it was Ditko. This is Ramita.
Ramita. Okay.
Yeah, Ditko left in the 30s. I want to say it was. It's either 33 or 37 or something like that. One of the
Yeah.
It was a random drop off. And see, what's cool about having it physically versus reading it digitally like I did, I never got these weird little in between stories or the ads. So it's always cool to like flip through these. Like whenever I spent all that money at Lexington, I immediately pulled them out at Logan's house and started flipping through. And I'm like, do you want to touch it and look through? He's like, no. I was like, it's not that serious. He's like, it's, because those weren't cheap.
See, I'll have to work on every page because they dog-eared the pages as they were reading it or something, or that whole.
Oh yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah,
but it's fine. But this is perfect. This is exactly how the rest of them are.
Yeah,
it's perfect. Spider-Man wanted to get. Oh my god. But anyways, well, thank you guys. So that's the birthday present this year. Super pumped. And if they ever do Mary Jane right in a comic book, it might explode. Or in a comic book movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
That cover's really nice color though.
Yeah, it had nice colors on it.
And
it
look
wasn't
at the blue and red. You can't really. That's the thing about print is you can't really appreciate this digitally. How nice that. I love it.
Yeah, I had to steal a Mylar out of your box earlier.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah, because it was in a crap bag, and
is that what you were asking Josh earlier?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I even. Oh my gosh! Did you? Let me see it.
I got it. I didn't realize it was on there.
Well, there's tape stuck to the front cover now.
Idiot. I was just sliding it in, not paying attention.
Oh, God.
It's okay. It's blue tape.
It is blue tape. Oh boy, this guy. Can't believe
I
he
should have
just
just
did
taken
this.
the tape off.
Yeah, you always take the tape off. Oh,
That wasn't anything. That was already on it.
all
All
right.
right, we're good. That was dangerous. What up, Tough?
A $500 book, and he just stuck tape to it.
Stuff happens, bro. You really spent $500 on
Rookie
this?
move, Nick. Exactly. No,
I was about to say, good lord.
no, that's not a $500 book. It wasn't as cheap as I thought it would be.
All right, I'm not.
Let me see.
We're done. I'm done.
This guy.
Look. My
But
bad,
yes,
y'all.
this one I definitely should be able to correct the spine on, as long as this top staple is in there as good as I'm hoping it is.
I've gotten like a great run of all the best Spider-Man
Yeah,
characters.
it's in there pretty good. It's a little tear under it, but we should still. That Fantastic Four number 9, I corrected. It was way worse than this, so we'll be able to do something with it. It'll look good.
Well, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not super concerned with the grades. For me, it's more so just preserving a really nice quality book for the long run. I know, guys. Oof, it was bad. I stuck the whole piece of tape to it.
Yeah,
too.
I mean it went flat, flat to it.
All right, so Warlord, Whodad said great job on Elite. Enjoy it raw.
Right on, man. Thanks.
So I'm fine with it being raw, but like the rest of my Spider-Man keys have been, I've gone ahead and got them graded, and it really isn't because I care about CGC or CBCS or whatever and like have to have it. It's more so about preservation of those books for the long term, really.
Yeah.
Like, it's more of like preserving the history aspect of things. You know what I mean? Slide that basket out of the way too. Tough book. Hope it's going well. I know, Tosh. Rookie move. Tape is evil.
Let's go with one of these guys.
Whodad? I know. Premature taping.
I got this in there to start with.
I know.
I'm going to go with this top end.
Yeah. Make sure it's good enough.
And I'll put it in that top layer with my book.
Don't worry, guys. Still losing my hair. And we're going to get into the topics in just a second. I cannot believe I did that. Could you guys imagine if I would have ripped the cover off with stupid tape? I don't know if he would have forgiven me. I'd have been mad if I was him. He's calmer than I am. Way calmer. All right. So these are 20-year-old cards. I'm not going to show you all, but I just think they're pretty neat since I've not seen them. It's actually a trading card game. Yeah, I guess that's really the big ones. And then here's, I guess, Doc Ock.
The heavyweight champion. What? I didn't watch it last night, so I don't know what's going on.
There we go. So that's Doc Ock. That actually looks really bad.
Gabriel, we'll answer that question in a minute, man.
Yep, we'll get to it. But mostly, well, we won't.
It's a gift. You can wreck it. Yeah, no.
See, whenever I opened it up, I was like, okay, he's done one of two things here. This is what I'm thinking. He's either gotten me the Mary Jane one because it connected, right? I was like, okay, that's immediately what it is. And then for a second, I saw the bottom. I was like, no. Because I thought maybe, at first, I didn't think about the fact he was sent off to be graded, but that Golden Record reprint of ASM1.
Oh.
Because you keep telling me, John's not sure.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. He.
I thought maybe you were just lying. To not allow
No,
me
he
to
seriously.
get it.
I've
But I was
talked
like,
to him,
it's
and
one of
he's
these
just
two
like,
whenever I pulled it out. Oh, it's fine. I'm super pumped about that. I'd rather have that one.
Yeah.
Because Golden Record reprint's cool, but I'd still rather get the new one. I think as things keep dropping down, which we're gonna let's talk about the recession. You want to go and jump into that?
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to do.
Hold on, we had a couple questions first.
Okay.
Where do I order my comics from?
So what do you mean, like new comic book day books, or
I don't really order comics.
Just books in general.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to. I try my hardest to only pick stuff up in person. But Previews World is a great place to see what's coming out. I use that to just keep an eye on what's coming out every week. But I don't really participate in New Comic Book Day anymore.
I just killed my pull list today.
Yeah. Two Brothers Comics has no pull list. Neither one of us.
I mean, I keep the Spawn stuff and Kanto. That's it. But I pulled it all, and the reason why I did that is because I'm realizing that modern reads just aren't that great. As I've read through Spider-Man, I'm like, man, the old stuff, the Silver Age, the Bronze Age,
Yeah.
even some of the 90s is so much better than what we're getting now
Yeah.
for a lot of different reasons. But I'm so dedicated to reading this old stuff now.
Yep.
I haven't read a new comic book day book in 6 months, and I actually took 3 full short boxes up to Josh, my local comic shop, and just gave them to him.
Hell, you've got
run fillers.
You got a short box sitting there with stuff just stacked up in it.
New comic book day
That's
books.
just stuff you've never even looked at. I mean,
yeah, that
I guarantee you that stack you bought today is going to sit right on top of them.
A lot of them probably.
But yeah, that was the same thing with me. Like I just got to the point where I wasn't enjoying anything that was coming out, and I find more joy in right now. I'm enjoying just picking stuff up and pressing and cleaning it. Like that whole aspect of the hobby that I've jumped into has been so satisfying and so much fun, and really learning how this paper can be manipulated, things you can do, things you can't do.
We're gonna get into it,
and I just got to the point where, you know, I was falling down that rabbit hole really hard again of going through, seeing what's coming out on FOC and trying to decide like what if I should order heavy on this or on that, and then it doesn't play out, and I'm like, you know what, I'm sick of it. It's such an aggravating and tiring aspect of the hobby for me personally. And it just felt like a waste of time.
So, and that's what's really neat about this hobby, because if you look at the way we started, I started based on MCU books, starting with Infinity War, really wanting to dive into the history of it and the source material, which of course the more I've read, the more I realize MCU really doesn't care about source material.
You don't say that.
Is what it is. But then that involved into, okay, we're going to start collecting comic books. And we got into buying at auctions and $3 bags or grabs. And literally we would be outbidding each other just for the sake of outbidding each other. And then it turned into, we're going to buy collections and sell. Then that turned into the YouTube channel. And then we were honestly reading a ton of new comic book day stuff for a while.
Yeah, and we were like Mr. New Comic Book Days for a long time, and you know we stopped doing like the top picks thing because everybody started doing the top pick stuff, and it was just like, okay, well, we'll let it. You know, you guys can all have that. We're not going to keep doing the same thing everybody else is doing, and then at the same time, it started getting really hard to come up with things that we were enjoying to tell you guys, like, hey, this is coming out this week, and we've been enjoying it, because we weren't doing top picks of like the top spec picks of the week and all that crap. We were doing like, these are books we're enjoying reading, and it just got so few and far between that I couldn't come up with any anymore. And then Nick did it for a little bit, and then he was finding it hard to come up with any to put on there, so that got nixed, and then
it turned into, we both kind of started going our own separate ways, right? Because I was getting ready to buy this or sell and buy a house. So I was selling everything to prep for that. You were buying some really big books, and then I was just focusing on reading manga and old, like just random runs of comic books. And now, and then you got into reading for a little bit there, like some Fantastic Four and stuff like that, because you were losing, not faith in the hobby, but the enjoyment,
just
so to
interest.
speak.
I just didn't know what to do anymore. I mean, I'd gotten to the point where I was like, well, anything I can afford, I've got. And I don't know like what I want. I'm not enjoying the new stuff. And as far as like collecting, like I'm not a run collector. Like to me, you know, buying 600 books that I care nothing about just to fill a run, that doesn't give me any fulfillment at all.
Which we did some of that, right? Like
I did it with What If,
Power Rangers.
now the Mortal Kombat and Power Rangers, that's, I mean, I didn't fill those runs just to have the filler. I enjoyed those, and I've read them. So but you know, I did the What If run like way before the What If show came out, and people even cared about those books. I was filling the run because I just had a bunch of them, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. And I read a bunch of them too, but it's just, I've read AWA stuff. I don't really care for that either.
I all my AWA stuff is now what Josh is, including the Double Flyway. It just wasn't my thing.
It's not something that really grabbed me. I'm looking forward to picking up the new Shows In Volume 2 from Mad Cave Studios that just dropped.
Yeah, and there's a few we're keeping, right? Like Kanto's one of mine.
Yeah, I've got my Kanto number 1. They got a grade bump, baby.
So, but there's a few. But again, like, and then you've turned into pressing and cleaning and working on that. And I've still dove even deeper in reading, and that's what my big focus is now. And then really, truly buying what I love, like buying the ASM keys I bought because I love the character, whether it's the Green Goblin or Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
And there's a few more I might look into, but those are really
and like for me, like being able to find this book in a local comic shop and pull it out of the bag and board and get under some really good lighting and look at every inch of this book, looking at the inside, finding the defects and trying to determine, is that something that I can manipulate and either hide or completely remove from the book. And all right, so if I can get it, if I can get it to this grade, by spending this much on it raw and then the grading, if I can get it to this grade, then I'm going to do well on it. And it's not as much about the money part as it is the challenge of, can I get it there though? That's gotten to be something I've really enjoyed, like or picking up an absolutely just destroyed book, like a Fantastic Four #9 I did. This book looked horrible. How good can I make this book look? How much life can I breathe back into this book? And once you pull it out of that press for the final time and you're looking at it again and you're like, man, I can't believe I did this. Like, this is stuff that I would have paid money to send to somebody else to have them do. Now I have the ability to do it myself. And it's cool as hell, man. It's a cool feeling. Definitely a cool feeling to be able to do that. And so that's the kind of stuff I'm digging right now for sure. And being able to pull some rabbits out of some hats with some of these books is real fun.
And for me, it's just going back and reading these stories right now. I mean,
and I would love to do that too, but
it's so much fun.
Time does not permit.
It's all.
I'm already up till midnight every night, damn near, and then up at 5 a.m. It's like there's not another hour I can squeeze in anywhere to sit down and try to read something.
Alan, so yes, I did give up on Nightwing. Tosh, yeah, man, this new stuff. I have something stuck in my throat. It's getting rough right now.
You better get that out of there. It ain't yours.
I know. I'm sitting here like drinking this tea and it's not working. And I'm not a big fan of what DC's doing with the change of characters either. But we'll talk about some of those things. Did you have 2 record sales this week?
Oh,
which ones were they?
I was not familiar that I had that. That's cool.
Yep. Gabe. So I have gotten a couple new omnibus. They're not here yet, but like Berserk 11's coming. Technically, that's an omnibus. I did get ASM Volume 1 this weekend, or this past weekend. And then I have a couple more on pre-order, like some Todd McFarlane stuff. But a couple things just on pre-order that aren't going to be out for a while. So, but I was almost going to get The Boys, and then I started reading it and decided it's just not that good. The Boys is just not that good of a comic book, at least for the first 12 issues that I've read so far.
I don't even know if you're allowed to say that, bro.
I know.
That might not even be allowed.
I know.
She does look good, man. She's way too good looking to be Aunt Jane. Aunt May, excuse me.
Yeah, and so yeah, and that's kind of that's what's fun about comic books. There's so many different avenues and stuff like that you can do, whether it's buy, sell, read. If you're into specking, flipping, whatever, there's a ton of different avenues. So right on, man. It's a really that is probably my favorite era of Spider-Man for sure. So, but all right, so let's get into a couple topics. X-Men. Dustin, talk about that, and I will share the screen.
So we were thinking at San Diego Comic-Con, I know I had said it a couple times that I thought they were going to announce some X-Men stuff. We might possibly get the character or the actor for Wolverine walking out on stage or something. Like, there was a lot of rumors going around that I'd heard about. Yep. And now we're getting some news here, some rumor and innuendo that it may be quite some time before we get any news about any of the X-Men characters that people actually care about
Yep.
anyway. Like, I mean,
Real mutants.
These are the real X-Men, you know?
Exactly.
They're not mutants, they're X-Men.
Well,
We're
you know
not-
what I mean.
No,
Look, I know we don't want a mutant movie.
they're X-Men on our
They
channel.
are X-Men.
They're X-Men on our channel.
Yes. Now, there are mutants outside of X-Men, but X-Men are the best.
The X-Men are who we care about. That's right.
That's right.
So that's kind of like, that sucks, you know? So it's not like, and basically what it's saying is like, unless Marvel decides to use the same actors to play the same characters, they have to wait until 2025 to do any recasting announcements, or anything like that. Yes, we got Charles Xavier in Doctor Strange, but they used Patrick Stewart.
Yep.
Is that his name? Robert.
Yep.
Was it Robert Patrick Stewart or just Patrick Stewart?
Just Patrick Stewart.
Where did I get the Robert from?
No clue.
They used Patrick Stewart to reprise the role, so that was okay. We are going to get Deadpool at D23, or I'm going to flip a bitch out here.
Hold on. So explain to me this then. So the original Fox stuff, Deadpool came from Fox.
Yeah.
How are we getting Deadpool 3 with Ryan Reynolds if this is the thing?
Because Deadpool is going to be played by Ryan Reynolds still.
Oh, but okay. So they have to use the same act. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was reversed.
No.
That they can't recast.
They can't recast. They have, if they wanted to do they could do X-Men tomorrow, but they have to use the same actors.
Okay, I had it
and
flipped.
they have to play in the same roles. So that's why Deadpool is definitely happening.
Yep.
Because Deadpool is like if when Ryan Reynolds puts down the suit, they better never do another Deadpool movie ever
Yep.
again, ever. And I'm sorry, but there's no way we're not getting some kind of Deadpool announcement at the D23.
Yep.
I can't understand how they would not. And then everything I've been seeing, Kevin Feige wants to do Deadpool like on an Endgame level.
Yeah.
Like he wants to go hard
Mm-hmm.
with Pool. You know, just out there, you know, Ryan Reynolds just out there shirt cocking it, man, for the world in the MCU. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So, and I actually just rewatched Deadpool 2, and I'm really
I rewatched both of them. They're so good.
They are, but I'm shocked how terribly they just crapped all over X-Force. I mean, it was pitiful.
And that's the thing. Like, why out of nowhere would they throw those movies on there?
I know.
You know.
Yep. But Logan came too.
Yeah.
So
Logan did come too, but Deadpool come first, and then he came again.
He definitely came again.
He did. I mean,
Every holiday.
so I find it very ironic that they would bring those in and not be on the cusp of making some kind of an announcement.
Yeah.
And that's a book that has fallen hard. But I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, that book's going to probably come up a little bit because people are going to watch that movie. They're going to watch the movies, and they're going to be like, man, you know what, dude? This has really got some good potential. Like, this character is really good.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? The book started turning back up. Hit the hot 10 list, all that.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't sell mine for $1,500. Could not give it away for $1,500 3 weeks ago. Now they're back up to $1,800, and guess what? Mine ain't for sale.
You're holding it?
Holding it.
Hold.
Long hold till September.
You hope, man.
Hey,
but it's
even
no
if they
shock,
don't
though.
announce him in September, like, I don't care. Like,
But it's not going to be a shock because they've already talked about writers working on the book.
yeah, I mean, Deadpool's definitely happening. Like, I think that one is. God, I hope they don't Disney it up, though. If they Disney it up, that's gonna be trash,
Oh, yeah.
man. That's gonna be trash. Now I'm not excited anymore. I'm no longer excited for Deadpool.
Oh man, you killed Black Tom, you racist. He was like a brother to me. Freaking hilarious, man.
Yeah, that was. I mean, and then he's sitting there giving his last wishes. I wish that you would judge people on the character.
Oh, to Cable?
Yeah, judge people on the character of their person and not their outer appearance.
Oh, the color of their skin and stuff. Yeah.
Cable's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, he's just
What's
he's
up,
just
CJ?
too good, man. He's just too good.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think he truly cares about the character, and that's what I think is done well. So
I mean, that would be cool, Alan, if they got Jackman in there. But how are they going to do it? Because even in the Deadpool universe, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is dead, bro.
time travel,
He acknowledged
multiverse.
it. He did acknowledge it, that he's like, that asshole Wolverine died in his last film. Well, guess what? I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to die in this one. He was so pissed that he died before he could. And then he had the little Wolverine statue
Yeah,
with the stick coming through it.
dude, just a phenomenal movie. But we'll see if Disney ruins that too.
Yeah, hopefully
Disney's
not.
on a great track record right now of ruining things. But I will tell you, we really enjoyed DC Super Pets today.
Yeah, that's definitely it's crazy when they can take an animated children's movie and a gerbil be a better villain than Gore the God Butcher was. And I'm not just shitting on Gore to do it. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, there was a ton of stuff that you didn't have a Gore. You had an origin, you had character development, you had reasoning. You saw the character actually
progress into a
supervillain from just being like this crazy little gerbil. Progressed into the supervillain. You knew why they were doing what they were doing, and you got to see them do it.
Yeah, and DC now, they have done nothing short of phenomenal when it comes to their animated stuff.
Yeah.
So, but Kevin Hart was hilarious. The Rock was hilarious. John Krasinski was hilarious.
I think they could have done without the cussing turtle in a children's movie. Like, I know they bleeped it out, but my kid was like, "Why did they keep bleeping it out?" And
it was funny at first, and then it was like, okay,
yeah,
it was one of those.
She even dropped the F word. Like, it's a PG movie. This is for children. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, yes, the parents are going to be there, but there's other ways you could go about it. That was probably my biggest complaint.
Yeah.
But it was, I think that was better than Thor: Love and Thunder by a hell of a long shot.
Oh yeah, I would rewatch that a couple times.
Yeah.
And it was my 3-year-old daughter's first movie, so she hated it at first because it was dark and scary, and then by the end she was loving it with her M&Ms and her gummies that I bribed her to show up with. But it was hilarious, man. It was funny. I didn't feel like it was overkill with humor. There was seriousness. There was emotions. There was a couple times where like I genuinely was like, oh, my heart hurts for these characters that are on this stupid movie
Kevin Hart's dog.
Yeah,
that was
straight
sad,
up,
dude.
I
wanted to go home and hug my dog.
Me too, but I still hate her after what she did to my house. So,
I was like, oh, I need to go home and spend some time with my pup.
Yeah, super, super good movie.
Yeah,
there was nothing in there I felt like was Disney-fied in certain aspects for the most part, but
very little, but it was there.
But anyways,
so
good movie.
So I heard this the other day that completely surprised and shocked me, and it really just shows like that there are just so many MCU homers out there that know like that and that's something that DC lacks. Like that, even if it's garbage, they don't have the homers that the MCU has. Yep. Where they're going to go out and defend it, even if it's trash. They're still going to go out and defend it in every way possible.
Few DC people I know that are like that.
Did you know that Ms. Marvel, the show, had more viewers than Peacemaker? That's what it is. Yeah.
Ms. Marvel did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense from that many kids watching it. And obviously, you're not letting your child watch Peacemaker.
Yeah.
And there's also a very finite amount.
I don't think it was a ton of children watching it as much as
I'm thinking
Marvel
teens.
homers.
Yeah,
it's Marvel homers, bro.
But I don't know. I have a hard time just supporting. What's his name? The director, James Gunn.
Yeah, he's
pedophilia jokes.
James Gunn's a total piece of trash, bro, and he needs to be taken out.
Yeah, they should have kept him removed.
Yeah,
for being honest.
I actually didn't know how bad it was until I was sitting at Livewire the other day, and me and Jeff started talking about it, and he showed me some of the stuff this guy said.
Yeah,
how is he not in? He wouldn't have too many breasts left around my side of town. I know that.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
So
yeah, people like him, they shouldn't
what
be
up,
able
Thunder God?
to enjoy the
Fresh air.
luxuries of breathing.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Some of the things he said.
And the fact that Marvel would back this guy.
Well, they can't. They removed him from everything at first, and then the Guardians of the Galaxy cast came out and defended him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it definitely tells you we have a lot wrong in the world.
That's total trash.
Oh!
That would be.
Well, speaking of total trash, let's talk about the DC thing we're going to talk about. And then let's get even further into the Rob Liefeld post I put up today and talk about that. So there's this current book. It's Batman Fortress.
Curtain book?
Current.
I thought you said curtain. I was like, were you
Sorry,
trying to say certain?
And I'm trying to pull up the writers' names. So if you want to talk about somebody who is literally putting every bit of their political opinions that aren't necessarily the best ones, or
if
opinions
you
in
don't
general.
like my politics in my book, well then you don't have. I don't want you to buy them.
What was that chick's name?
I
That?
don't know.
Oh my God! Talk about someone that is just irritating.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy.
So his name's Gary Whitta, and he's writing Batman Fortress.
Look at that goofy smile this guy puts on. What is wrong
So
with
let me
this guy?
share this. So in his first issue, right, which is wild to me that they're basically they're allowing Batman to endorse rioting and looting and things like that because, and we'll talk about this. It is wild. Batman has never been like this and is not like this, and this Gary Whitta's fan fiction. And honestly, I don't even know if he's ever actually written any real comic books outside of this one. So he's not really a comic writer; he's a screenwriter, from my understanding. But
he's probably not real good at that either.
No, but super political. But basically, so this was from issue 1. Only so much I can do. Need to prioritize. Hunt the big fish. Yeah. Rationalizing this. These places all have insurance. It's not my job to protect their profit margins. Are you joking me?
Okay.
These small mom and pop little stores or whatever it is, maybe it is Best Buy, whatever. In my father's day, the American dream used to mean something: an honest wage for an honest work, food on the table, liberty and justice for all. You still have that opportunity today.
Yeah,
now
you just have to get off your ass and go get it.
Now it's an illusion, a carrot on a stick, attainable by just a few, dangled out for everyone else to reach. Bigger TV, faster car, blah, 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 blah. But don't look to me to stop them. That's not why I do this. So, I mean, look at this.
Total trash.
Just the rioting, looting, stealing, and he's just going to condone it because of these businesses have insurance. This is absolute garbage. Okay, so this was issue 1.
Yeah.
I knew about this for a while.
I hadn't even heard about this. Right. This is just absolute and utter trash,
This is
man.
mind-blowing. Like, how is
Absolute
DC signing
utter
off on this?
trash.
And this is what's
Because
wild
you
to
don't get your way about something, you're just gonna.
and we don't even know why.
Right.
But like, and then of course they slap Wayne Technologies on it, like stealing his TV, his stuff. It's not my job to protect their profit margins. No, it's there's right, wrong, no gray area when it comes to stealing and looting.
Yeah.
Batman is, and I'm not saying Batman is like pure justice or whatever, but he's certainly, if he's going to stop a jewelry thief or whatever in the early days, he's certainly going to stop somebody stealing or, hundreds of people breaking, like, come on, get out of here. So this dude's fan fiction.
I bet this old boy's Twitter page is full of goodies.
Yeah, I looked it up. He's pretty rough. So then this one comes out, and you can tell, again, it's just them, whether you're all right, so basically here's this. And they have assigned Lex Luthor as a Republican, as a conservative, which is his way of, effectively saying that Republicans are supervillains, conservatives are supervillains. Whether you're left, right, center, whatever, like, this is the kind of trash that nobody wants to see. Could you imagine if they would have been like,
I'm surprised that they did. I'm surprised he didn't have Lex Luthor, in a blonde toupee or something. Like, come on, man, really get your point out there, bro.
Yeah,
Tell us how you feel.
Like, it's just hilarious. And this isn't the kind of stuff nobody wants in their comic books.
Yeah.
We live this stuff. And I know comic books have had politics in it for a long time or whatever, and that's fun. But, like, we literally live, eat, breathe politics.
Like, this is so on the nose, man. I mean,
it's not about, hey, let's just be good people. Let's just care for one another. Let's not be, dickheads.
Yeah. Like honestly, they're like other than him just trying to get his little jab in there, there's nothing about this that would change if you didn't have the Republican part in there.
And mind you, he's about to blow up California. Right. So the Republican, obviously the conservative, whatever. and it's stupid. It really is.
I mean, it was just literally wrote in there just so that he could get his little jab in there and feel better about himself because he's such a small person.
It is so funny to me to see these writers doing this.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
But yeah, so I would have, like, the second I saw this, I knew the book was trash, and then this started surfacing on the second one.
And the bad, like this guy's so small. Like this is probably like the highlight of his life. He will hang his hat on this. That I told them how I feel.
Yeah. So stupid.
Good for you, man. I hope that really makes you feel real big inside.
But honestly, like, this one doesn't even bother me as much as this right here.
And see, I didn't know about that, but it makes sense. Like, a guy, someone like this, like, of course,
So, and it really does, like, because the second you told me about this, because I hadn't heard about the second part, the Republican piece, and again, like, how, and it's not even like, oh,
he probably doesn't think we're in a recession either.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, that's another thing. Our Instagram is off the chain. Go check it out. We're riled up. But we're just stirring the pot over here, guys. But anyway, so when I saw this, I was like, "This is absolute." Yeah. I mean, and thank God
this is definitely a writer. This writer seems like the kind of person that probably can't ride a bicycle.
No, but I'm just glad they're not putting that in the main title. But like, this is why DC, it's just, it's really rough.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
I mean.
And it's like, okay, well, if you don't like it, don't read it. It's fine. But the issue is, guys, is like we genuinely care about the comic books. We care about DC. We care about Marvel. We want them to do well. We love these properties. We don't want to see them.
Thunder God says, you tell that many damn people, nobody bought it.
Exactly.
And then, like, you go to Bleeding Cool's. So Bleeding Cool did an article about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And you go into the comments and you see all the idiots that are in there just, oh, this is hilarious. This is perfect. And this, that. And I'm like, okay.
And again, it's like, let's just create more division in the world.
Exactly. Because that's exactly what we need. Yep.
No, let's just all be good people who care about each other and not a bunch of douche canoes. You know what I mean? I mean, that's all.
I mean, you're going a little too far, but I mean,
no, we shouldn't care.
I'm not going around loving and hugging on every person I see. I'm not going to be giving kisses and hugs.
No, but you don't have to be running by a baseball dugout flicking people off for no reason.
Who did that?
I'll talk to you about that later. And if anybody out here knows, it's just it's on the nose with kind of what we're talking about. Just me being funny. So here's something I shared out today, and we'll move on to the kind of the next. Anything else on this? Anybody in the comments? Anybody else agree with this, or are we just stupid and being a little bit sensitive? I mean, you know how we feel, so honestly, you're probably not going to sway us too much. But hey,
well, the viewership hasn't gone down, so they're either creating a case to get us canceled,
dude, look at this,
or they're all about it.
So check this out, guys.
Yeah, that's definitely been one of the bigger ones.
Hold on, I'm going to have to stop showing my screen.
What's up, Jeffrey Comic-Con, my man? What's up, brother? You look good in that black hat last night, dude. I was digging it, man.
I have no clue what.
How'd the job go, man? How'd that work out, man? I forgot to ask you about it. Hope it went well.
Okay, let's do it this way.
And finally, someone did drop a foot comment. It finally happened.
Oh, there was 1,000 foot comments on here.
Was there?
Oh yeah, every time I looked, there was a foot comment
on our thing.
Yeah, about that thing. Oh yeah,
people. I didn't see anybody.
People were like, "Oh, the guy with can't draw feet." It's like,
okay.
Like I get it, but it was like everybody just kept on and on.
Right.
And on.
Like, is that really your only thing? Like, that's your only.
All right.
Arsenal is just talking about his feet drawing. Like,
all right. So I'm going to try to read it, but if I start coughing, let you take over. So you go ahead. I'm already coughing.
All right, so the next gen, got to be honest, had to cut ties with a number of new talent this past spring and summer. Several of these, the work will never see the light of day. I'm having it all redone. The connective tissue is the age. These are the individuals who are of the age between millennials and Gen Z. The talents I let go are terrible with directions. They love to argue and have zero accountability. No matter how polite, I share and I write exchanges as if they were to be shared by the public or in public. That's messing me up.
Okay.
The reactions are a style and manner that I haven't encountered before. I go out of my way to give the benefit of the doubt to them, spoon feed the info and directions. But the snap and deflection is unlike anything I've encountered in 36 years. I've had a great track record breaking all manner of talents over of breaking.
You
Oh, a
gotta-
great track record breaking all. I don't understand what that means.
Like just breaking all manner of talents over,
Gotcha.
over 3 decades. But man, this is a whole new era.
And I'm learning that I don't have the patience for the petulant behavior. Add to the fact that I pay top rates and I'm not looking for bargains. Makes me wonder what will become of the industry over the next decade. I've really been fortunate to work with so many great talents over the course of my career, but this whole new era that has different standard of dread entitlement.
Come on, Alan, put your comments in public.
Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared.
So I put this up, and look, we've been stirring the pot all week for the last
Who's
month or
we?
two. I have been, because Instagram wants
these people still think I'm out here just trying to like ruin everything.
because Instagram wants reels, and quite frankly, we're not shaking our butts for views or likes.
Yeah.
So
I'm definitely not going to get out here in some short shorts and shake my ass.
no, it's not happening. Right?
Not that anybody would care.
I'm not about to say nobody's going to care. We don't look as good as Josh does. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Anywho's, so I post this up and I'm like, let's stir the pot some more. Can't say he's wrong. That's the title, right? And I put that because I'm like, well, you don't know the situation. He may be right. He may be wrong. Who the hell knows? But what we do know
I know. I think millennials
is people
have some issues.
We're going off on this, okay? I mean, how many comments were on here? 99 likes, which is great.
There's like 49 comments.
Yeah.
I think.
Let me see if I can just log into this real quick.
44 comments.
I don't even know our own login to this thing. Do you know it?
I don't know. You've changed it so many times, dude. Let me see. Keep talking to the people, and I'll see what I can find.
I'll pull it up here, and we'll talk about some of the comments. And so, what do you guys think about this? Because this is hilarious to me. So, and a lot of people were honestly sounded almost offended, right? That he would say these people. So we have people in here, people complaining about Gen Z and millennials. It's so tiring. Guess what? The world changes. Well, maybe these people really are just not good to work with and counterproductive. It happens. I deal with a lot of these people in my world. Like it sounds like a guy who jealous people can't draw feet. Well, okay. And then a lot of people were like, well, isn't he the same way or whatever? And to be honest with you, I don't know enough about him. I don't know enough about him, but he did buck the system and go create Image Comics. But wait, are we Gen Z or millennials? We are not millennials. I don't think. Let me see.
Yeah, technically we are.
Are we?
Which I just hate to be
considered
roped
millennials?
in. I hate being roped in with them jokers.
I guess we are millennials. Yeah. Heck yeah, we're millennials. Whatever.
Ugh.
Look, I deal with a lot of lazy people in my work too, and a lot of lack of responsibility or accountability. Right?
I wish I could take pictures of the trash work that I see people doing all the time on these job sites, and it's just incredible.
Well, and like I said, in my world, a lot of times.
Try this.
Okay. Is it our email?
The email is the same. Yeah.
What is it again? That one. Sorry, guys. So, but again, I'm not saying, I don't know. It probably would have been better if you would have put these people on blast. That would have been funny. Put out straight up names. Come on, dude. That would be freaking funny.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now we can share and look at our comments.
That's good shit, Alan.
What up, Trinity? All right, here we go. Save info. Now let's go into it. Alan, should we share your message?
Oh, I love that. That was good stuff.
Was that? I hope I didn't just give everybody our password. I don't think I did.
What's up, Trinity? My favorite YouTuber hanging out in the chat tonight.
All right, here we go. We're finally logged in. All right, can't say he's wrong. Sounds like a guy jealous to draw feet, Sean. I think that's more of just a funny comment. I'm sure these type of comments were said about us coming up. Be patient. I don't know, man. It's a different world. I mean,
Now people think they should get paid $15, $20 an hour to flip hamburgers.
Jim. Damn. Let's see. This is dripping with irony. As a young artist, his editors at DC criticized him for a lot of the same things, not following directions when he took over New Mutants. And see, I didn't know any of this, so there could be a lot of irony. I just think the whole thing's funny.
Yeah. I knew that there was a lot of stuff that that he was saying that I knew he had been accused of at one point as well. But
dang, Jeff.
See, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Look,
and
we all become our dad.
It's not doing anything but causing the cost of and prices of everything to go up.
There's a lot to that, but yeah, there's a lot. Rob was putting his foot down. That's a clever comment. I will say, yeah, definitely. Editorial is definitely a big letdown right now. Old man yells at clouds. That's funny. I actually do quite like that comment. I think that was funny. You know, between his cocaine, he's yelling at people. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely I stop progress. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna like these as we go through. Whoa, Rob can't draw feet. Liefeld working with two talent. He may be a name in the industry, but not someone who should be mentoring Mr. Misproportions is doing a huge disservice to any artist asking for his help. Yeah, but at the same time, man, Rob Liefeld is still, you know, he may not be the world's greatest, but he's still a solid artist that people really love and
got
respect.
A lot of knowledge in the industry.
Yeah, the industry already went to crap, catering to fake collectors, and comics sad. Part this talent speaks of with terrible ethics. Okay. Says the man who never drew a foot. See, I told you. I think it's okay to complain about people if you want. Generalizations aren't always the worst, not the best.
And sometimes the world doesn't always change for the best either.
Yeah, see? He agrees. Zabronsky. That's a long one. I'm not getting into.
Yeah, Journo was going in.
Yeah. And a lot of people were like, he didn't follow, you know, so a lot of irony here, but I just thought
Journo had like 3 books in there, man.
Bro, people were going off back and back and back and back and back. Yeah, dude. I mean, we've seen a lot of issues with people not wanting to work. It's tough. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. When people are getting paid $20 to flip hamburgers, them cheeseburgers is going up. Everything else is going up. And it's going up a whole lot faster than it has been over the last 20 years.
Well, and for
those of us that wasn't getting paid minimum wage, we ain't getting them big increases. So all it means is I got to pay more for shit, and I ain't getting paid no more because I'm not going to go out there and cry and bitch and complain because I don't want to go get a job that pays more. I just want to flip hamburgers. Like, that's the way I look at it. You want to get paid more, learn a skill or do something to contribute to society with something better than flipping hamburgers. I mean, it's not meant to be a career.
Yeah. So, and there's definitely there's definitely a lot to unpack with that. I mean, there's definitely a lot of cost increase. But anyways,
yeah,
we're not going to go.
That ain't got. That's a whole nother conversation that ain't got nothing to do with comic
What up,
books,
Kyle?
So,
all right. So here's a conversation I was going to talk with you guys. So I posted this out. Now's not the time to buy Submariner keys. Everyone wait until the FOMO dies down. So this is back when trailers came out, and I'm seeing a lot of people doing the same thing with. So Namor's coming out. They're posting that. What's the other big one everybody was going after?
Secret Wars. I mean,
Secret Wars. That's what I was going to talk about. So, you know, if you're a collector buying, waiting until this moment to sell, right? Like people are going to probably buy it. But I'm saying, as a buyer,
there hadn't been a big spike on Namor stuff. Like something.
Not as
and I was talking
historically.
and I was talking to Josh about this today. That it kind of seems like the movie book increase algorithm has kind of changed where historically the trailer hits, the books fly.
Yep.
You know, way up in price. But it seems like lately the big bust in the price where it bumps up a lot is happening more when that announcement or that rumor starts.
Yeah.
That's when it seems like and then if the trailer comes out and everything looks good and the movie comes out and the character's cool, people like it, then the price will go up again.
But, yeah, and I wonder if that big kick is because of all the collectors trying to buy it in hopes to flip later.
Yeah.
And then, but what I'm saying is, if you're just a fan of Submariner, not looking to buy and flip, do not purchase this right now, because you're going to lose 9 times out of 10, right? I just it's going to happen. These books are there's going to hit a cool down period
Yeah.
in between now
Well,
and the
and-
movie releases, or after the movie releases.
And you look at
if
it too,
bombs.
like, you know, you got characters like Iron Man, Captain
Yeah.
America, Hulk, stuff like that went crazy. It's just, those are, you know, it's crazy that those weren't what they were
Yeah.
before.
And see, this is wild to me, because this would absolutely not be the time where I'd be like, yeah, let me buy this
Yeah.
book. And
I can't believe people still think I have absolutely 100% no confidence that it's going to be Shuri either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think Disney has too big of a problem with her throughout the pandemic, and her not wanting to be. Well, we won't get into that
Yeah.
conversation, but
I don't see it being
Disney.
Shuri.
I don't think they want to put her at the forefront of anything. I think they're going to need a bigger name actor to take that role, the Black Panther mantle for the long term. He plays too big of a role in things, and I don't think they want to put that into.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
I
I don't
think it's
mind
gonna
it
be
being
Shuri.
Shuri.
Yeah, I think it would be fine.
It's not that I care. Like, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with it being Shuri. I think Disney would have a problem with using her as an actor and giving her the mantle, because they have issues with it.
Yep. So I don't know.
Nothing to be sorry about. If it's Shuri, that's fine. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that they should have recast T'Challa. So
it is wild
that we don't. Except for the, that's my problem.
Yeah.
Is that now we don't get any more T'Challa stories.
Well,
Like,
and
we're
what's
just gonna
wild
completely
is on trending on Twitter has been boycott Black Panther, and it is all based on people not recasting Black Panther, and it's very interesting, the dynamic, because it's not one demographic or one type of group, that maybe you might normally think jump on that kind of bandwagon of, we're just going to cancel something, or we're not going to go view something based on a political belief or something like that. Like, it's a weird mixture.
A ton of people. I was talking to Sean about it this week, and Sean and I had a long conversation about it, and he agreed too. Like there's there's too many stories left to tell. Like, T'Challa was in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
He was in,
and again, not like
he was in
very
Infinity War.
Yeah.
And then he was in a very, very small amount of Endgame. Yeah. And that's all we got.
Yeah, because he was,
and we in reality, we got a small portion of T'Challa's story in Civil War.
Yeah.
But outside, but really, Black Panther was the only time we actually got a T'Challa story.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna.
And it was such a good, beautiful movie too.
Yeah.
And honestly, this new one looks visually amazing.
It looks great.
And I think it's going to be a serious movie, not some joke that Taika Waititi. Korg.
Yeah.
That he gives us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That guy. Oh my God, they should never let him direct anything ever again.
No, not at all.
Dude is certainly trash.
Yeah, and like, exactly, and I and again, nobody can assume what you think with him, but you would assume he'd want the role to go on. But again, I don't know that, but I can see both sides about recasting him and not out of respect. But then and I want to say somebody in his family said that he would be fine with but again, it's a weird.
I could have swore I read somewhere, because there was a petition going around to recast him, and some of his family. Okay, from what I read, I could have swore I read some of his family were going to sign the petition.
Yeah, so it's very wild. And it's one of those scenarios where I guess you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Because if you do recast him, you can have a massive amount of kickback of well, the man just passed away. And then you have some people, here's another side of it, that people are saying boycott Black Panther, is because they feel like they're using the real-life death of Chadwick Boseman to profit in the Black Panther, right? And they're using that aspect of it, which, like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously he did pass, but, and there's, like, obviously you want to honor the guy because he did do such a good job, but, some people feel like they're taking it a little too far and using his real life death
Yeah.
to profit off of it.
I wonder if he ever
I
said
don't-
anything. Well, he did. That's the thing. He didn't say anything, I guess.
Nobody knew, right?
Yeah.
I think a very small number of people knew.
So maybe he should have let them know how he felt about
Yeah.
what they should do, beforehand. But,
yeah.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. But
Yeah. So I don't know. It's very weird. What do you guys think? Would you like to see him recast? I mean, honestly, so in my ideal scenario, if you guys want to know my ideal scenario, is even if you don't want to recast T'Challa specifically, which I think, maybe we should, I think we find a way to bring Michael B. Jordan back because he's the greatest actor that has ever lived, or at least the best modern day actor. I love that guy's acting.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think he genuinely cares. And I think bring him back as the Black Panther mantle, it's some form or fashion, I think. Whether it's we bring him from a multiverse or a different universe.
Yeah. I still think it was, and Sean and I were talking about this too,
Yeah.
like you had such an A-list actor in Mike B. Jordan.
Yeah.
And your thoughts were, let's kill his character off in the first movie. Let's just get rid of him.
Yeah. That was mind blowing.
Like not leave it up to like, well, maybe he died, maybe he didn't. So just in case later down the road, if we want to bring him back for any reason, let's kill it. Let's kill the shit out of him. Like, why? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Because now he's going to work on DC product.
Is he really?
Well, he's gonna be working with the Static stuff, and also there's been a lot of talks about him doing the Calvin Ellis stuff with Superman.
That would be cool.
So, which I could totally see him as Calvin Ellis Superman. Like that shit would be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like damn Henry Cavill, like that would be cool. But like you had this guy who was probably one of the top 5 castings that you have ever made for a character, and put on a performance that overshadowed everybody else in that movie. Everybody. He was better than everybody else in that movie by far.
Yeah.
You believed everything he
emotional
said, everything you saw, and his emotions it's always believable in everything he does.
But even in this scenario with Black Panther and stuff, like not everybody's been in that scenario that he kind of grew up in, or whatever. But the way he portrayed it, the way he acted, he really felt.
And imagine where they could have gone with him coming in, because T'Challa's gone to take a. Yeah. Oh, it could have been a whole like
talk about a savage Submariner versus Killmonger as Black Panther.
Oh my god, dude! You want to talk about? Oh my god, dude! I don't know how savage this Submariner is going to be.
Yeah, Christine.
But
I don't know if he'll be very savage. But again, that culture that he the Mayan culture is Mayan or Aztec, whatever. But those guys are brutal, dude. Yeah. They're sacrificing people, cutting. I mean, it's wild. What kind of comes from that culture? So he could be very brutal. But we'll see. There was something else we were going to talk about. We talked about all the DC stuff. We talked through the Black Panther stuff. What else? There's some other stuff we were going to do.
We kind of hit on
Recession impact. That was the other bit.
The who?
Recession.
Recession.
In the calendars. All right, so what do you guys think? So I posted this up on Instagram that we're officially in a recession.
Oh, boy.
And people lost their whole minds, but it is what it is. And kind of what we thought the impact was going to be on the comic book market. And, like Dustin's much more involved in the comic book market than I am. I have a few investments, like long-term holds, that are basically Spider-Man books that I really want to own. But one day I do want to get a return on investment on those. But right now, everything is literally dropping, right? And we've talked to some people.
And it's certain tiers of books.
Well, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
Like you still have 9.8 Amazing Spider-Man 300s in newsstands selling for $20,000, and $30,000 for one signed by Stan Lee and all the other guys. Like, these books that are in this high up echelon, like that stuff's still moving and doing really well. And you've got some outliers every now and then on the smaller stuff that is going to still, hit close to fair market or whatever. But I mean, you look at Ultimate Fallout 4, that book's dropped.
Yep.
Hell, Sean put up and 9.8 Ultimate Fallout 4, a Spider-Man 1 Miles Morales 9.8, and the second print in a 9.8 for less than $3,000, and nobody bought it.
That's wild.
Bro, I was literally sitting there trying to add up in my head how I could come up with the money to grab that. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a book that has led the charge as far as modern stuff goes. With, you know, in my mind, that book leads the charge.
It's doubled, tripled in value.
Yeah,
at some
I mean,
points over the last.
I look
years.
at that book as a market health book at this point, just like you would Hulk 181.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
You know, if UF4 is dropping, that's been the book that everybody's all has said for the last 2 years. That book will always, you know, that book will never go back down. And it's never going to go back down to, you know, super cheap. It's not. But, I mean,
everything is dropping right now.
It's dropping down to under 2,500.
I mean, I'm seeing ASM 1s.
And I see a lot of you Ultimate Fallout 4s for sale.
People are getting,
and people aren't buying them.
Yeah, and people need money right now.
Yeah.
Things are going to go up cheaper.
And yeah, and used to, you know, when you would see Ultimate Fallout 4 in a 9.8 below $3,000, like over the last year or so, like they're gone.
Yeah,
they're gone quick. Like, you know, I see them sitting though a lot here lately. And there's certain books, you know, outlining stuff that's going to sell here and there, but when you look at overall, it's nothing is moving in the same
speed.
amounts and at the same speed that it would have, you know, 4 months ago.
So do we think it's because,
I mean, like Submariner 1 has dropped?
Yeah, but I think that was purely like people were so speculating so hard on it, and then
but see, here's the thing. So like 4 months ago, it was sitting, and I can't even remember like exactly how much, because I had a 6.5 and I had a 7.0. Well, now the 7.0 this week is selling for less than the 6.5 cost me 4 months ago.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even like, you know, there was a few of us out here that knew it was coming, but there wasn't anything out there that has said like this is a pretty much a guarantee.
There's never been a confirmation,
right?
Like
and
that.
Now we've seen the guy on screen, and the book ain't really moved that much. I'd love to talk to Jim and see what that one he's got, if he feels like that was a good move.
Well, we can just pull up GPA and look.
Because I don't remember how much he paid for his.
It was like $5,000 altogether, I think, something like that.
He bought 2 of them, I think, though.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't remember. I would just be interested to know, like,
what is it? Fantastic Four number 3?
No, number 4.
4.
3 is the one I want.
That's Dr. Doom?
No,
or
that's
is that
number 5. Number 3 is the first costume and the first Fantastic Car. That's when they actually out there looking like a team.
So let's pull it up here.
2 is the Skrulls. 1 is the first. But hell, right now, Dr. Doom and Ghost Rider, which I still don't understand why Ghost Rider is continuously moving, because it's just crazy. Yeah. Like for people, to me, that people think they're going to bring in Johnny Blaze. I really don't. Even if they do Ghost Rider, I don't see Disney going Johnny Blaze. They're either going to do Reyes or the girl. Like, they're not going to do Johnny Blaze. And
so here's this, right? So this is wild. A 4.5 sold for less than a 4.0. But again, there's a dip there, but there's only been one sale.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got like the 1s, 1, 1, 1, and
and like right here, a 6.0 sold for less than this.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
but compared to how many are for sale,
there's
that's the
little.
thing. Like how many are for sale versus how many are actually selling.
Yeah.
And that shows one of two things: like people could care less about the character, or people just ain't got the money.
Yeah. And I think a lot
because I think a lot of people buy books
But look, right
on
here,
characters that they could care less about
Yeah.
because they're specking on the movie.
and in this range right here again is something like where I like to buy them because I can afford
Right.
a lot of these. Every single one of them's down,
Yeah.
right? And then when you get into the 4K plus, you know, that's a lot of money for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people can come up with 1,000, 1,500, $2,000,
Yeah.
sell, make some stuff happen. But again, it's dipping pretty hard. So, but it's interesting because like when I've been keeping my eye on is Amazing Spider-Man #1, and you know, hell, a 1.5 was well over 11K at one point, and I'm seeing people list them for 7.5 right now, which is actually really wild. Hell, I'm seeing X-Men #1s in a 2.0 drop well below 10K now.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it, but again, is this the I don't want to say comic book market crashing because obviously it's not crashing.
No.
But is this more of a correction or is this more of a just total
I
impact?
think the
because of
correction
economy?
happened earlier this year.
You think so?
I do. I think now it's overcorrecting.
Well, I think this is part of the recession, right? Part of the
We're not in
impact.
a recession.
Well, we sure as hell
Didn't you
are-
hear what he said? He said, as far as the recession goes, we eat hot dogs and then we go outside and throw frisbees until the
Look.
ducks get done flying south for the north winter.
Here we go.
Here
we go. Look,
that's exactly what he said.
it's elder abuse. So 1.5 was selling in May for 12.6. That is outrageous, right?
Yeah.
But this is what I'm talking about. You have 1.8s listing for around 7K. And then, you know, look, 2.0 sold for 10,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, those are significant drops, right?
Yeah.
And I'm waiting because
Then you had what, 3 of them go back up to the higher? Because like these are just 1-and-1s, but you got 3 of them right there selling on the down trend. You got 3 3.5s on the down trend.
Look at that 4.0, you know, and again, because, you know, it's just,
and this doesn't seem like a book that changes hands extremely.
No,
frequently.
it's not going to. Let's go into
It just doesn't change hands super frequently. I mean, most time when people get that book, they've been putting in some work to get it.
Yeah,
you got to go to Uncanny.
I thought Uncanny wasn't until much later, or did they list it here? As Uncanny?
I can't remember how they list it
Let's
on
do
here.
this.
It should be in our safe searches.
I can just do this.
I've got it on safe search.
Okay, I don't know where that's at.
Go back up.
Here we go. Got it.
Okay.
The X-Men.
Okay. Yeah, some places you have to go to Uncanny and then you go back. But
So I know this one's going to be big dips. And again, this doesn't capture Instagram sales, things like that either.
And we're not saying anything's going back to the prices that it was before 2020. Like that's definitely not going to happen.
I don't think so.
But I mean,
this has changed hands quite a bit. All right. So look, 0.5s, 4,500, 0.5 complete, 5,000, 1.0s, 6,865, you know, 5.5, right? 8,000, you know, and this is what I'm saying. Like
1.8s were around 10 grand last summer.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a pretty decent. I mean, holding fast at close to 9 for a 1.8.
2.5s. So this is what I was. So the 2.5s, because I want to say Justin has a 2.5, right?
No, his is a 1.8.
Was it okay? But his was near we saw sales for over 10K at one point.
Yeah, because I was like, I hate you so much.
And keep in mind, these are averages, not specifically
right.
You know what each individual sale was. But look at this, 20 sales that year, and this is also says a lot, right? And what is this, 2020? These are all 2020 sales. You know, 9, 13. Here,
23 at a 4.5, 23 sales.
And even here, 18. We're 7 months and almost 8 months, only 3 sales. And a lot of people, because these people who bought high, you know, would have to let go really low at this point. So it's really wild. Yeah, and then of course phase 4 has definitely killed SPAC for sure. Oh, okay. All right. I almost said, how do we fix this? Obviously, I have to fix this.
Right.
Let me go into here.
Let's see. Ooh, your mouse makes the chat move fast. Hold on. Okay.
You going up? Okay.
There we go. With the recession incoming, will we see more comic scalpers or less? I think it's a good indicator of how the comic market is doing.
Yeah, Alan got us. Good job, Alan. Thank you, Alan.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I think during a time where books are down, you're going to see. For me, it's the perfect time if you're looking for those big, like Nick looking for the ASM one, and if when everything is down, like if we hit like full on like shit hitting the fan recession time, and he's still got some money to throw around, you can't be more excited about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is the time.
Let me sell some stocks.
That book has dropped $5,000. Oh hell yes, bring it! I'm going to get it.
And at one point, I was almost about to pull the trigger on that when it was 9K.
Yeah,
from actually your buddies
from Richie. Yeah. The only thing that stopped you was it was incomplete.
Well, no, at the time it was because I had just spent that much money at the other booth.
I know, but then we found it.
Yeah, it was
we talked to him at Huntsville. It was incomplete.
Yeah. Then I'm glad
we didn't even know it, but while we were sitting there talking to Dustin about the Angry Girlfriend book, Richie and Jeff were behind him on our video. You can see it, and they were doing like a $30,000 deal behind us. Like he pulled out he had like 10K in cash in his hand.
Oh, for real?
Hand into a guy, swapping books, like $30,000 monster deal going on in the background of that video. We had no idea about, and Jeff told me about it the other day, and I was like, oh my god.
I still hate the way that video turned out with the lighting. The lighting at the con's always so terrible, but it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, as a collector, as someone who is, as someone who's who's just been waiting because everything's too expensive, like this is our time to shine. Like as long as we can get these bills paid and still have some money left over, like, man, I welcome it. Yeah. Let the bodies hit the floor, because I mean, who knows? Maybe I can pull the trigger on something. I don't even know at this point, like what the big book I would try to pull on, but I mean, it's perfect time though. I mean, if you're looking to pick up something like an ASM 1 or X-Men 1 or something like that, I mean, I'd love to have a Fantastic Four 1, but I don't see that book even with a super drop is still way out of my price range, because I think a 1.0 is still around like 18, 19, 20,000.
That's like,
that book will never get back under 10 in any grade, I don't think.
Yeah, that one's a wild one.
So I'm going to be super pumped about having my high grade record reprint, which is actually going way through the roof right now, because can't nobody afford the number 1.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, no, there wasn't hardly anybody out there worried about them record reprints, in the past year or so. But over the past maybe 3 or 4 months, we've seen increases on all of them. All of them. I just hate so much that last summer when I had the Avengers 4, the Gem 83, the Amazing Spider-Man 1, all in my hands for like $200-$300 a pop, high grade over at Dave's. Could have grabbed all of them. Had them in my hands, was thinking about it, and I didn't. What an idiot.
I know. So
what about Batfleck coming back?
Okay, let's talk about the Snyderverse. Oh my gosh.
We all stop. Look, shit sucks, bro.
Snyderverse is cool and all.
No, it's not.
I prefer it to what Jeff Johns did.
Well, but I say that I just didn't I didn't like the Justice League. The rest of it's fine. I just did not think the Justice League was
garbage. I don't think anybody could have saved that. But again, like Batman, fantastic casting.
Yeah,
I really like Batfleck. Henry Cavill, great.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's definitely the best thing that's ever happened to DC.
Yeah, The Flash, obviously, clearly terrible casting and a bit
of an idiot.
This dude turned out to be, as they say, a groomer. And
the hell is that?
A groomer?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know about that?
No.
That word's been banned everywhere. So he's taken. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
But he's a terrible person.
Yeah, I already knew he was like an idiot,
bro,
like straight
crazy,
up a nutty.
Taking a couple of girls, like it's weird.
Yeah, he's got some issues.
So he's wild.
Yeah.
And then
he's probably helping write that Batman book.
I think he's far beyond all of that. They honestly should disassociate everything they can with him. Shazam has been cool. Aquaman, of course, is cursed with Amber Heard.
Oh my God.
That was a great casting.
Yeah.
They just need to reboot, soft reboot.
I can't believe there's people out there still defending that crazy lunatic.
Dude, people are wild, man. People are absolutely insane.
Like, I don't understand people's ideas of what someone you should support are sometimes.
I don't know, dude. But seriously, they should. And honestly, even if Ezra Miller was a craptastic human being, his character was terrible. His design was terrible. He wasn't interesting or funny. He wasn't anything Barry Allen should
let
be.
me put a hot dog in my pocket.
Yeah. So,
like, we spent 20 minutes on that. We saw more screen time of Ezra Miller putting hot dogs in places than we did of Gore the God Butcher God butchering.
so
What the hell is going on out
it's
here?
wild, dude.
That's right. We can shit on both companies at the same time.
But it's only because we care. We do genuinely want these properties to do well. And with Gore, like, that's my like Tom at the comic shop, he always laughs at me like, look, that's the hill I'm dying on. It was they mortified that, or not mortified, they just bastardized that character.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Bale did fine, but whatever. Anyways, so if Snyderverse is not coming back, Jim Lee said there's no plans for him to come back or anything like that. Jim Lee would know, and that was said a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, a week ago. And so, like, Cavill's great, keep him. Batfleck, I mean, at this point, he's so in love, out prancing around with what's-her-face again, that he probably just doesn't care enough to do anything. Aquaman was a great casting, but get rid of Cavill. Obviously, the cyborg dude went kind of nutty too, but maybe it was real reasoning, maybe it wasn't. And honestly, Gal Gadot was a pretty good Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Just Wonder Woman 2 sucked.
Gal
all the
or
butt.
Gal?
Gal Gadot.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's a good person, right? So, and she's a real life badass. She served in the Israeli army for a couple of years. So that's pretty cool.
She ain't messing around.
No.
Dude.
I always thought it was very weird when she showed up in Fast and Furious, though. But then as Wonder Woman, perfect casting. So, I mean, you have such a good core character of people and just couldn't do anything with it. And
I mean, like how have we not gotten more Superman stuff? That's what I don't understand.
And people are always like, well, how are you going to write a good Superman? It's hard to write a story unless you take away all his powers. Like, that's garbage.
There's so many different things that they could, like why, but
I bet
I thought the whole death of Superman deal in the movie was trash.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, you could have made a way bigger deal out of it.
Yeah.
Like, you could have made a way bigger deal out of that.
Yeah. I really don't know. I don't understand.
Give me mullet Superman. That's all I want. Give me give me Henry Cavill in a good old mullet.
Yeah.
Sipping on a PBR, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I want mullet Superman. That's what I want.
So, speaking of Death of Superman.
You like how I did that?
I do. Whedon, clearly Snyderverse didn't do too well.
Well, we did. They need to bring back the Big Bang Theory. No, don't.
I remember Joss Whedon is different from Will.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, look at this. I didn't know all this time. I wasn't sure. Okay. DC Comics officially announces the death of Superman tomorrow. Again. They posted this up. This is actually on my birthday. Big day, especially for, I guess, the Man of Tomorrow. So, very interesting. I don't know if anybody got any of these, but apparently, or when they're coming out, but apparently they're doing some more black grab bags or something like that for Death of Superman, kind of as a anniversary. But heck, they've already killed Superman how many times? Recently, they just killed him in the the Justice League, and it's so hard to care about those, like what's happening 100%, but it's so hard to care about what's happening with current DC Comics because they reboot 1,000 times. They have killed off the Justice League. I don't know. It's very strange. And then you have Batman endorsing, writing, and looting. I mean, it's wild times. And then in the main title, of course, you have them having orgies. So that's not fantastic either. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what's happening with DC.
Apparently, you fixate too much on comic books usage of orgies, and it's okay, and you need to stop.
I'm a massive prude.
Apparently.
So I'm shocked DC Super Pets didn't mention anything about an orgy. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brock Lesnar was just standing up on this thing, and he's standing up in the middle of a front loader.
In velvet. Right on.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else we want to talk about? Oh, the CW Superman's. I've heard it's good, but I can't get behind
I've heard
CW
people-
anymore.
I've heard people say that was pretty good. Yeah.
Trying to think of anything else that happened or we've not talked about. It's been a light week. I'm super pumped about this Silk book.
Oh yeah. Are you just jacked? Just excited
My
about it?
excitement.
Does anybody have any questions, comments,
Any
concerns?
conversational topics?
Open it up to the chat for a minute. Oh God, you're going to Bleeding Cool.
I'm just seeing if there's any comic rumors or fun.
Bleeding Cool's filled with nothing but a bunch of morons. Nag, nag, nag. I'll teach you to nag. So I saw on Facebook earlier that there's been a confirmation that's not an official confirmation that we will indeed get a Punisher announcement at D23. But how much will they Disney him up?
I don't know, man. I
think we're going to be in for a lot of anti police officer stuff.
I think so.
And once they go that route, well,
I wonder if they're going to try to reintroduce that new stupid logo. What's this about Static Shock?
There's been a lot of stuff talked about over the last year or two. Nothing recent that I've heard, but there was some stuff that had been talked about recently in the past year or so about Michael B. Jordan wanting to take the reins on a Static Shock TV show, I believe.
Here I have, and I guess it did come out from DC Fandom in 2021. He's going to produce the live action.
Oh, it's going to be live action. Okay.
I love this show. I used to come home every afternoon. I'd get a Pop-Tart, and it would be the Wildberry Pop-Tarts and like a cup of mom's tea or milk, and I would watch this stupid show, and I loved it so much.
Well, that's got to be stupid.
Because it is silly. It's just a silly animated show, just like Pokemon or
when Nick says
or
something
Yu-Gi-Oh.
stupid, like stupid show or stupid thing, like what he really means is something that
It's adorable.
Yeah,
honestly,
then maybe he's just like, oh, I can't believe I like this so much.
Yeah, I use it as a term of endearment. So there's that. So that is.
He calls me stupid all the time.
Oh yeah. so that's what that is. Let's see.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way they're going to pull him back in when Warner Brothers is giving him the reins to direct.
Mm-mm.
Like you screwed the pooch, Marvel. You sucked on that one. You totally crapped the bed on that one.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any other neat news that came out. Not really. It's been kind of a light week, you know.
I mean, honestly, like there's I mean, the like stuff to really cover news-wise has just been real scarce here lately.
Yeah.
Like for a while.
No, we haven't checked out any of Zdarsky's new stuff like that. Like I said, I've been so focused on Spider-Man and where I'm at with
I
that.
hope he does get to do Calvin Ellis. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think Mike B. Jordan in a Superman costume, that would look good.
Let's see. I bet you there's been some fan art.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Let's see.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on.
I'm here for it.
Look at
All right, so what would you rather see? So here's like a classic look.
that right there. I don't care for that.
I don't know if that's like that'd be cool. I'm not really into that one now.
I like the first one we saw.
I think this is the Henry Cavill suit from the
Yeah, it
Snyderverse,
is.
right?
Yeah.
But this is what he looks like in.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a really cool rendering.
That looks better.
Yeah, I could go with that.
That looks better. You can't beat him as
His Killmonger look. Dude, I mean, yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with DC. Like, they're going so hard with The Rock as
Black Adam.
Black Adam. I almost called him Black Lightning.
That is a character, though. Yeah.
As Black Adam. Like, who the hell is he gonna fight?
So he did mention at the DC or at the DC thing.
I know,
he
that's
goes,
what
it
I'm
depends
saying,
on who's
like-
going to be Superman. Bro, that would be sick as shit to see The Rock versus Michael B. Jordan,
No,
and
you
somehow
can't do
Kevin
that.
Hart in the mix.
Oh my god, no.
Hold on, just Superman. Oh my god, I got it. Fan cast.
You can't just
Jimmy Olsen,
Oh my.
Kevin Hart.
Holy shit.
I swear to God.
That would be, oh my god, that would be some shit, man. Jimmy Olsen, Kevin Hart.
Oh my God. I'm putting that on Twitter. Oh my God.
Black Adam, The Rock, Jimmy Olsen, Kevin Hart, and you have to have Henry Cavill. Like, that's the Superman.
F it. I don't even give a damn. No, dude. Somehow bring this guy in, and we'll just have.
Yeah, but like he hasn't been like that's a character that they got to have. They got to do.
I'm not saying like immediately.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay,
just saying
okay.
like this universe.
Yeah.
Hell, build it around them three. I don't care. But dude, tell me Kevin Hart wouldn't be an awesome Jimmy Olsen.
That shit would be hilarious.
But it would be funnier if Black Adam or if The Rock was Superman somehow. Yeah, dude. I'm all for it.
No, I think having them on opposite sides is good
Yeah, no, for sure.
because that's how they are in real life. They're
Jimmy
always
Olsen.
going at each other.
Let's see. Yeah, dude, Jimmy Olsen could easily. Kevin Hart could easily be Jimmy Olsen, and like first appear that way.
Oh,
I love it so much, man.
yeah. Anytime we can get more Kevin Hart and The Rock is always going to be
Yeah,
good.
Kevin Hart is my
always good.
favorite. All right, let me go help Sky real quick with Ellie. Give me 1 second. We're not going anywhere. I'm just stopping the video, and you can turn it back on when I'm out.
I wouldn't be mad if you grabbed that bowl of chow down there and brought it up with a spoon. Okay, Nick's gone. He didn't want you guys to see him getting up. Whatever. He asked me to move that basket right there earlier so that it wouldn't be in the picture. Guess what? It is. I don't care. All right, what else do we have going on? Anybody have any big pickups recently? Anybody pick up anything good recently? Anybody? Oh, here we go. Are you guys reading Thirst for Vengeance? No, sir. We were talking about it earlier where neither one of us are reading anything current at all. I mean, just not really finding any love in it right now we don't have much love for the current stuff at this point. Not I mean, like Stillwater. I don't even know what's going on with Stillwater. That's probably my favorite modern or current title is Stillwater. And I don't even know what's going on with it because it's like it'll release 1 month and then it's not there for a couple months, and so I'm like, what's going on? Then we had the one shot, so I don't know. I need to look in to see what's going on with Stillwater. If you guys haven't read Stillwater, I definitely, that's a good one. Chip Zdarsky, my man, kills it. He kills it, and it's awesome. Love that story so far, and it was getting really, really good until it took a break, and then I'm like, you just left us on this huge cliffhanger, man. Like, what's going on? So I need to look into that and see what's going on. Deathstroke Inc. is killing it. I heard about it. I heard about that. Yeah. I heard people talking about that being pretty good. The whole Deathstroke Inc. thing. Nothing big. Picked up a all new Ghost Rider #1. Is that the who is that? That's Reyes, right? That's a big book though. Okay, you know what? And I was looking forward to that because I'm a big fan of Zdarsky. His writing, for sure. So I need to check that. I need to check on that because I was really into Batman last year, and then it got real shitty this year. So I need to go try to pick a copy up and check it out. Or I may just do it digitally. Never thought I'd be saying that because I've always been a physical print guy. But at the same time, they just pile up, and then I never go back and have any reason to go back to them. So I'm just like, I'll just get it digitally, or maybe I'll wait till it hits the DC app. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely something that's worthy of me checking out because like I said, big fan of Chip Zdarsky's writing for sure. I need to see what's going on with crossover too. I had caught all the way up to issue 13, and that was it. Nick and I both were reading it, and yeah, I need to see what's going on with that because I got all the way up to the point where Negan came in, and now I don't even know what's going on. So, can we just vote off Damian Wayne like we did Jason Todd? He ruins Batman at times. I have never been a big fan of Damian Wayne at all. But I like Jason Todd as the Red Hood. The stuff that I've read with him as the Red Hood and him just being like, his savagery is on another level sometimes, and I like that. I like when you get a character that is just like right there on the line of like, oh man, like he might be too much, but you like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you might actually be a little nutty, a little crazy, on the verge of doing things that are villainous, but whatever you gotta do to get your point across. And here we go again. Love chat, love chat. Gotta get the love chat out of here. Love chat, baby. All right, here we go. We got check marks and let's see. Report. And hide. All right. So there we go. Whoever grabbed them, appreciate it. So we're gonna be going to Knoxville. Anybody gonna be going out to Knoxville for the Comic-Con this coming weekend? Because we definitely are gonna be there, and it's gonna be fun.
Only a little. What?
Oh, you didn't grab that bowl?
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I just now left from her room.
Oh.
You run down or no?
No, it's cool.
Oh, are the people back?
Yeah, we were talking about whether we thought that ribbed or smooth was better.
Good.
Yeah. Nosh says he's a ribbed guy. Great sensation for everyone involved.
Fantastic. On that note, you guys have a wonderful night.
Yeah, I haven't either. We got issue 13, and I haven't heard anything for it since. Super bad. James Dynamite. Headed to FarleyCon? Yeah, Josh and I were talking about that because I think Spinner Rack's going too, so I might try to get out to FarleyCon because that's the weekend after this coming weekend. So I don't know why I couldn't travel to a Comic-Con 2 weekends in a row. I've checked that out, Nosh. Another Zdarsky run. Oh yeah, the laundry basket.
Stupid.
We were talking about some Chip Zdarsky.
Oh,
and why he's better than everybody writing comics right now.
Not really.
Who's better?
Oh, Substack Comics.
Okay, hit it.
No. So check this out.
Did crossover end? I don't know. Issue 13 didn't really have an ending, unless it. I'll look it up and see. Nick, talk about Substack.
All right. So remember last year in August, Substack came out. Everybody was getting massive deals to go work for Substack. You know what I'm saying? And have you guys seen any comic books come out from Substack or any news lately? Because they're laying off people. And it's not going too hot over there.
Are you just sitting up here watching a movie with your mommy?
I think Dustin still has his mic on. You step your mic? Hopefully you didn't say nothing bad.
No, I was asking if he was watching a movie.
Oh, thank God he didn't go there and start talking to his wife and messing with his wife. That would have been weird. So anyways, have you guys heard anything about Substack? If you know what Substack is, I did a little video on it. And dude, what's happening? Nothing. Nobody's there. James Tynan had his book. It's supposed to come out. That haven't heard much about that. Contracts are about to be up for renewal, so it'd be very interesting to see what's going to happen. And I don't think it's gonna continue to be as great. And again, Substack's a fine platform. They truly do stand for freedom of speech and that kind of thing, which is really fantastic. But it's very interesting. So I won't be here. All right, so what else do you guys want to talk about? I think Dustin's about to get some food. Some food. Food. Man, that laundry basket is terrible. I know what you guys want to see. My Dragon Ball Z cards. We'll just show those off real quick. Boom. I love that one right there. Pretty neat. I love that one. That one's super cool. So, and that is a theme selection, history of Vegeta. Oh, it's pretty cool. It has this whole kind of ordeal. I guess about why they chose the card design. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. So pretty cool. Pretty neat. I don't play the game, but it's super cool. Theme selection, history of Vegeta. I think I'm gonna try to find one of the Goku ones and get that bad boy ordered, because that will be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right, what else? Title vanished. What happened? Title vanished. What happened? What vanished? What went away? What is gone? Anything? Anyone? Anybody? What are people reading right now? Oh, yeah. So he's been talking about that for a while, and he actually was releasing that on Substack first. And that's one of the things Donny Cates, I'm going to pull it up for you guys, Donny Cates, vanish. And that was supposed to be his big Substack thing. And it's just going to, yeah, and it's just going to image. There we go, share screen. For whatever reason, Nash, both your comments weren't showing up until just now. So this is what it is. Boom. And so this summer will be coming to your inbox. Looks pretty good, right? It's Donnie. Oh, that's neat. Oh, okay. That's getting a little dirty. Yeah, man. So super interesting. Just curious though, like so yeah. It is very interesting. Let's see. Did they mention anything? That's sick. Did you eat your food?
What's sick?
Donny Cates' new title. Kyle, have a good night.
Donny Cates sucks.
I'm not sure what else to talk about, man.
I don't either.
Oh,
We could talk about Jack.
oh man. That's gonna be so loud for people. Yeah, I would definitely like.
How's that?
That's so gross sounding, I'm sure, because it's gross just here. Let's see if they mention when it's going to come out.
So what is it?
Their Substack comic, Vanish.
Have you heard about Whatnot coming out with a new comic?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter, do anything. Nobody's going to care. People are going to pump and dump it, and it's just going to flop like all the bad idea stuff. I mean, let's be realistic. I'm not trying to be rude. Also, I would not buy any of the Whatnot exclusives when people are pumping them up to $500, $700, $800, $900 because they're just dropping. I mean, the first ones are dropping.
It's crazy, dude. Like Kirkham. He's just doing the same thing over and over.
And like, they're beautiful covers. I'd love to have them all. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it is very intriguing what's happening. But yeah, they're going to be. Sounds good, Thunder God. We're still in Central Time Zone, so it's not getting too night or too late. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I think.
You got Stegman with him again?
Yeah, this is their mutual creation.
Well, them two's like howdy doody, ain't they?
I think they do amazing. You know, Stegman's Spider-Man artwork wasn't all that great at first, to be honest with you. When I started reading it, just wasn't that good. Tell you what.
I love how at this point, no matter what topic comes up, you find a way to bring it back to Spider-Man.
That's what it is. Let's see.
Can they see this?
Yep. Just what's up, Archimist? Yeah, well, and I put a post out about that, and some people got pissed. I was like, "Hey, don't buy these right now."
Like Jack.
Yeah, Jack actually got on there. Jack DeMaio, aka Mr. Bolo, aka send a contract out, not respond to anybody, people were very upset by my post. And all I said was, "Hey, don't buy them. They're going to crash later." Have you been on Berserk lately? Have you read anything on that lately at all? Berserk.
What about it?
Have you read, done?
Like half the first issue.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, let's see. Avatar, Adapt or Die. Oh, Star Wars is coming out with a brand new High Republic #1 because nobody's reading it and they're trying to, pump up sales again. What do you guys think about that? Let's see.
The guy that I bought your book from was watching us.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
I'm just glad he got to see that I wasn't like just trying to like feed him some bull to get a lower price on it when I tried to bargain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I almost didn't say anything about buying it from a brother, but at least he got to see I wasn't lying.
Oh, yeah. This 8 billion genies things. Does anybody know much about that? I know
I want to check it out. It sounds cool. Have you ever looked at what the premise of it is?
If you had one wish, what would you wish for? Now, what if everyone else had one wish too? That's 8 billion. Oh,
yeah, that sounds like some crazy shit.
And Charles Soule does a pretty good job on things.
Yeah. What else did he do?
Star Wars, Darth Vader.
That's what it was that I was reading that I enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah. Little Monsters. Oh, that's not the same Little Monsters. Yeah, I just. Okay. I'm looking through here, man, at Previews World, and there's just not a whole lot that's exciting to me.
I'm trying to figure out what happened to crossover.
Probably just went on hiatus. Let's see. Is it issue 13?
That was the last one I saw.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe it is over. I don't know.
Yeah, they only have up to 13.
Okay.
The grand finale.
Okay, maybe I haven't read 13. Did I read 12? Which one was the issue where we found out that it was um,
Yep.
the issue where I found out it was Negan.
Absolutely. I don't remember. I stopped around like 9 or 10.
You were so close, bro.
You know what? You should just not read this. Then you won't know if it sucks or not on the ending, like historically. And you might enjoy it.
Then I can say Donny Cates did at least one good, solid run.
Yeah. And again, we're not like, I think we're in mutual agreement. Donny Cates does a good job trying to do cool things.
Mm-hmm.
He never really seems to put in his personal politics on anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he just has a hard time finishing things. You know? He's not exactly a finisher.
I wonder what his wife would say about that comment.
Oh my God. We're not going there. We're not going there, period.
Just asking.
Not going there.
I mean,
okay, the Goblin Queen is such. And now that I've read up, through most of Spider-Man, the Goblin Queen is the stupidest, dumb, and Chasm is also stupid. This is dumb. So stupid.
Apparently, they had done her before.
They have done so many derivatives of the Goblin, the Green Goblin, the Gold Goblin, Carnage Goblin, the Goblin King,
The Red Goblin.
the Red Goblin.
But wasn't that still the same
Menace,
as the Green Goblin?
The Red Goblin? Well, it depends, because that was also Carnage, the Carnage Goblin thing. But then his son was also like a Carnage Goblin. And then you have Menace, and then all of the. I mean, it's redonkulous, man. What up, Dan? What up, Tyler? I know we missed Justin too, but he's a terrific hand. See what Marvel has going on in the comic book news.
Look, Tyler, if I'm advocating for a Donny Cates book, it's got to be good.
Patch. Oh, cool. Wolverine patch.
Gambit #1. Anybody read that? Surprised it wasn't 18 million exclusives for it.
Bro, and apparently Marvel released like a ton of here's books that are coming out and then delayed them all by a ton. Peter David's coming back.
Okay.
Doing some Captain Marvel. That's really it. This is like all their. Oh, that's the releases for today. Okay. Let's see what news they got going on in the comic book world. Secret Wars Battle World explain. That's cool. This guy that does the mosaics, I'm really pumped to see that he's getting the exposure he is.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
That's cool. Venom gives a bed. This new Venom series sucks. What do you think about the Thunderbolts news and the fact that we're going to have... thank you, Dan. It feels terrible. I hate the attention. Oh, that's cool. They're partnering up with the Wounded Warrior Project. That's good on them. Silk. I just bought her first appearance. Oh, so what are your thoughts on them having this this bastardized version of Taskmaster and the Thunderbolts? That'd be so terrible.
Mm-hmm. I've never read anything with the Thunderbolts, and I did not watch Black Widow.
Wow. It's not a bad movie. It's just Taskmaster is stupid.
It's just not characters that I really care about.
Yeah. Bro, you were so nasty when you eat.
I think it's anybody, because I'll be ready to just punch my wife in the ear sometimes when she's.
And I guess it's maybe just the rice and stuff and like the mushy vegetables and potatoes are making it worse. Because me and you could fight.
The squash and the carrots are good, though.
Apparently, yeah. I have zero interest in the Thunderbolts, if we're being candid. Honestly.
Oh my God, dude. I was like, what is she doing?
Who?
Scroll back up. I was like, what is she got going on there?
Knowing them, there's no telling.
Right?
Now let's see this. 6-year Spider-Man panel teases the future Spider-Verse. Oh yeah, this new stupid Spider-Verse they're doing is going to be so stupid. They're having a Spider-Verse T-Rex, and they're going to ruin Spider-Man even further than what they already currently have done. God, it's so rough. I truly think like these current editors hate Peter Parker.
Well, I mean, they're doing it on both sides. I mean, like,
God.
you never put your best writers on Superman. You never put your best writers on Spider-Man. Don't make no sense. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is that like after?
I don't know. Hold on.
It is Old Man Logan. Look at that picture.
Yeah, but I thought it was maybe after the other one. That's cool. Have you guys heard anything about this one? Yes, I was talking to Josh today about that at the shop.
What?
They're doing these bathing suit covers of characters, whether it's male or female, but they're all very like almost borderline like pornographic or like Sports Illustrated type look. You know, like they have Nightwing bent over. It's pretty
hell?
gross. Yeah, and they had one of Batman today at Josh's shop. I saw, and I was like, "What is happening?"
I hate the world anymore.
But it's like the same stupid thing like they're doing with this Hellfire doll with, and then like their designs. Stop wasting your time on that stuff. It's stupid. Focus on good stories that people are going to actually want to read.
Nope, that makes no sense.
I mean, it's mind-boggling. There's no way people are that excited about Hellfire Gala. Augmented reality experience. That's neat.
What's going on with Quantum Mania?
I think it's just San Diego Comic. Yeah, this was last week.
Have they said anything about the new Captain America? Like what the hell it's supposed to be or anything?
No, just titles.
That sucks. I think Captain America might be the only character who hasn't had a bad film. All the Captain America films were great.
They were fine. I don't know if they were like.
None of them were bad.
So aggressively relax. When did the Tombstone story in Spider-Man happen? What specifically? Because I want to say he's been around a time or two. Let me see. Are you talking about a recent one? Because Tombstone, I mean, during the '90s was fine. You know, nothing spectacular. But are you talking about like during Nick Spencer's run? Because I haven't finished his run yet. And then I'll be done. Or Biggie Shack takes over the world.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. For sure. For sure. I actually enjoyed Civil War for what it was worth. Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, I just don't care anything for the whole freshman year thing. It just doesn't seem appealing to me. I really looked into it, but it's just I'm not the market for it. Whew. It is almost 11. What else you want to talk about, or you want to wrap it up? I feel like we're gonna have more to talk about, but we got through the topics pretty quickly tonight.
Yeah. We talked about wrapping it up earlier. We decided ribbed was always best. I feel like there was something we were talking about earlier.
We were talking about how great She-Hulk looks now.
Yeah, that show is probably the one thing I'm actually looking forward to out of what's coming out of Phase 5.
Yep.
Phase 5 looks like a whole pile of trash.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's see this. Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt.
Oh, this is where they start the Craven the Hunter as the animal activist.
Probably. They've already done that in recent ones. Like the early Spider-Man.
That is total trash, and if you support it, so are you.
So,
Just saying.
well, he's never been an animal rights activist, but basically what they did at the early Nick Spencer run, there's a bunch of teas, and at the beginning of the issues, there's this big fat white dude. Remember, there's the big fat white dude hunting an elephant or something like that, and we're supposed to feel bad about that. And then it's Craven Hunter ends up killing the big fat white dude hunting the elephant or whatever it was, and now Craven Hunter is an animal activist apparently.
That's trash. What's the top 10? Bro, you know we don't do that anymore. Plus, how can we do a top 10 with only 2 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the new viewers, if you guys weren't around for the top 10 days, boy, it got rough sometimes. I'll be damned. Touch my Reese's
I'm
Pieces.
fairly certain I bought these.
It doesn't matter. I bought the ASM 42. I ain't claiming half of it.
Oh, yeah. I haven't read the newest Spider-Man yet. I'm reading the Nick Spencer, and then I'll be on current. So then I'll have read over 1,000+ issues of Spider-Man this year.
In like 7 months.
Yeah, my goal is to be done by August 1, but obviously that's not going to happen. But I'm pretty close. My real goal was just to read 3 issues a day, but I'll have been done by like a full 2 or 3 months ahead. We should bring back the top 10. Well, maybe when Justin comes back.
He's not coming back.
He's going to come back. I'm going to force him.
I don't think he's coming back.
We'll do a top 10. Top 10 days were fun. That's back when COVID was happening and everybody was home with no entertainment.
And YouTube actually was pushing our content.
Yep.
And we were actually people who wanted to see our content. It was actually showing up in their algorithm.
No, we still love Justin. We talk to him every single day. We're still really close. He's our third best friend.
He just doesn't like you guys anymore.
Reese's Pieces are good.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, Tyler, give us a topic. Ryan, why aren't you going to come to Knoxville, dude?
He's got a family reunion or something.
Who has family that reunions?
We're having a family reunion right now. It's about as good as it gets.
Another top 10 Sabretooth covers. That was way too good. We should have invited Ryan down this weekend, and he could have come to Haven with us twice. Oh, Justin didn't hate anyone.
Well, that one guy.
Oh, yeah. We can do a top 10 comic book movies you want to see made.
Yeah.
I'll give my list, and you give your list.
Okay.
All right. I want to see a real Gore the God Butcher movie. That's number 1. Number 2, I would actually, you guys are going to not believe this. I would like to see, let's do this. I would actually like to see the Clone Saga done in a movie, but done well. I think that could be very interesting. Because if you did that, then that would set up a lot of other things, like The Other by JMS, which is not exactly the greatest, but I think that would be a really interesting horror Spider-Man movie. Okay. I would love to see the death of Gwen Stacy done really well in a movie, but like over the course of like 2 or 3 movies, so you really begin to love Gwen and then you take her away. I would love to see the Todd McFarlane era of Spider-Man done with Mary Jane and Peter Parker, where they love each other and she's an actual model, a redhead model, not whatever they've tried to give us. That's not actually Mary Jane. Kraven's the Hunt, I think, wouldn't sit well with a lot of people because he commits suicide at the end and he kills himself, so I don't think that would go well. I would actually love to see a real Spawn movie done very well. I think that would be fantastic. What else? What are some other fun things I've read that would be really cool as a movie? Court of Owls. And a good
You took one of mine, you bastard.
Sin Eater. I think I only have a few left. Honestly, a live-action multiverse Spider-Man with all the crazy Spider-Man would be cool. But I think 2099 would be a good place to start. And then I'd love to see what's something else. I'm trying to think of something outside of Spider-Man. Ooh. Kanto. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Put you guys in my pocket. So yeah, I would love to see not as much Court of Owls as Talon. Oh my god, I want it. I would love to see a multi-movie progression through the death in the family.
Oh. Death of the Family or Death in the Family?
I loved both.
Yeah.
Honestly, Death of the Family is one of my favorite reads.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people thought I was crazy, but I loved that one. But Death in the Family, I think, over like 2 or 3 movies would be really good. I think that would be really good. Where you see,
Bro, the Killing Joke live action would be sick.
yeah.
But they wouldn't do that because of rape.
Oh yeah, well.
Not that I want to see that. Let me be clear. I'm not a fan of that.
It was funny the way you said it. They wouldn't do it because of rape.
But you know, it's like the same thing as like the suicide. Like,
yeah. Yeah. I would like to see. Dark Knight Returns, the trilogy, all the way up to Batman versus Superman, and it actually be cool.
Yeah.
I would like to see a really cool Scarecrow story, like with, like make him. Don't do him like they did him earlier in the Dark Knight movies. Like, give us a real, like, horrifying Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I just realized, like, I'm going all the way through DC stuff. Only DC. Who would have thought? Not me. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking, though. Who else would be really cool?
You'd love to see World War Hulk.
No, but I would have loved to see a real Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
I didn't care for World War Hulk. Like, everybody's all nutso about World War Hulk. Planet Hulk was way better in my eyes. Planet Hulk was a way better read in my eyes. Yeah, no doubt. Aggressively, no doubt.
Eli Spawn Batman would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, I will straight up kick you right in the ball sack if I ever see you, just for that comment, bro. If we ever meet in person, first thing, I'm not haying, no high fives or hugs, I'm kicking you straight in the nuts.
No, bro, you got to go for his moneymakers, the feet.
Stomp his damn toes.
Get them toes, boy.
I still say Stillwater is something that could be so damn good. So damn good. Like damn, something's killing the children. Like, I don't give a damn about that. Stillwater would be way better.
Mm-hmm.
But Stillwater is something that would be much better done in a series and not as much a movie. I think Something's Killing the Children is more of a movie thing, personally.
Ooh, a really good Hobgoblin story.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to see another good Turtles movie. I mean, I didn't hate the Michael Bay films, but I didn't like the designs of the Turtles.
The Kill Lock, Sea of Sorrows, that whole... obviously, that's 2 different titles, but it made me think of the 2.
Basket Full of Heads was effing awesome.
Yeah.
Basket Full of Heads was effing awesome. That would be a cool movie for like a...
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, me either. Basket Full of Heads would be like a cool little Netflix movie or something like that. That would be cool. I love that series. I thought it was kick ass. I think Deceased would be cool as shit.
Yeah.
Deceased would be cool as shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What else would be cool, man?
I'm
what
trying
about
to
a live action Invincible?
Honestly, I hope they stay away from that at this point because
Yeah.
what Seth Rogen's done has just ruined it for me.
Dude, can you believe they canceled Bone?
Yeah, for like the millionth time.
Like, WTF.
I know, it's wild. Honestly, I'd like to see Aunt May getting it on with J. Jonah Jameson's dad in a movie. They should do that.
Okay. I'd
Well,
like
I mean,
to,
not the like the visual of
or
it,
me
but make
getting it
happen.
on with the current Aunt May.
No.
No? Okay.
Lord Draken from the Power Rangers comic. That would be neat.
That whole Shattered Grid saga is going to happen,
Yeah.
though, because Netflix has bought all rights. They have all rights for all the Power Ranger stuff, and it's coming. Expect in the next 12 months to hear the rumblings really start kicking out. They're going to do adult content Power Rangers movies, and they're going to do a reboot on the kids shows too, but they are doing adult content Power Rangers movies, which means Draken will fit perfectly. I'm telling you, it's happening though. Like, go do some research. Just type in Netflix and Power Rangers. It is happening. It is definitely 100% happening.
I'm trying to see what other stuff I've read.
That shit would be crazy good, man. With them being able to do adult content with Power Rangers, that shit would be cool.
Old Man Logan, like the full series with Maestro.
Oh,
and just Maestro as a whole.
Yeah, man.
And Imperfect Future, I would love to see that.
You know what I think of when I think about how that could happen? The Goblin King from Hobbit. That's what I think of as the character of Maestro that would eat Wolverine or Hulk. They would, because that's what they look like.
Yeah.
That's what that makes me think of. But yeah, that would be a cool ass little ditty too.
Dude, Saga?
I think Hush, man. Batman Hush would be so effing killer, dude.
Yeah.
That was something that when I was reading it, I thought I had it figured out 5 or 6 times. RPM. No, I haven't. I think the last Power Rangers I watched was Turbo, which I still think is trash, but
I'd love to see a really good
RPM.
X-Force done with like X-23.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that would be cool. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really can't think. I mean, yeah.
Came up with a lot of good DC stuff.
So Eli, Capullo, and McFarlane are doing
sorry,
new
guys.
Spawn Batman.
Didn't mean to cough in you guys' ears. Oh, we got to draw for the Bro Box. I did promise the members that we would do that. Not that any of them are watching besides Dan.
Trying to think. I really don't know of another, like, any other storylines. I think the Old Man Logan with, like, Maestro and Perfect Future.
That'd be some kick-ass shit.
That'd be a good way to bring back in a really just crazy Hulk.
Man, they are really shitting on the Hulk. It started out well. It's not ending that way. Did y'all hear about that? They're going to gender swap Ben Grimm in the Fantastic Four movie. It's gonna be a female, and they're gonna call her Miss Thang. Oh, damn it! I kill myself.
He genuinely thinks he's so funny with that one.
Oh man,
He's told it about 400 times today. All new Wolverine would be a cool story to tell.
Bandai on the Sentai version. Yeah, but Hasbro.
John didn't think that was too funny. Art Chemist thought it was funny.
Dude, that was the funniest dad joke ever, John. Come on.
All right, here's a few dad jokes for you. What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the Batmobile? I'll pause for dramatic effect. Give you guys about 5 seconds for the delay to catch up. And then you go, what did Batman say to Robin before they got in the Batmobile? All right, ready, set. Here's what he says. He goes, Robin, get in the Batmobile. So funny. Love it. Love it so much. Murder Falcon would be an awesome movie. Yeah, Eli, I'm really pumped up to see what happens with Spawn, Batman, and all of them. Todd was talking with Frank, so we might get some Frank Miller stuff, something happening. Let's pull up Murder Falcon.
Murder Falcon.
Image Comics.
John, do you read Stillwater? When they actually, well, when it comes out, I guess. It hasn't been real consistent lately, but I haven't seen anyone that has said that besides me that actually reads it. I know nobody at my shop pulls it except me.
Well, let's read issue number 1, Murder Falcon.
Oh God, here we go. He's
Daniel Warren Johnson. Oh, hell yeah, he did it all. And lettered.
Now we're really getting into some comic content. We're gonna read.
Run! Oh my god, a monster. Open fire. Whoa. Clackety clickety screet. Yee! Jack. Who are you? Me? I'm Jake. It's going to what? It's going to eat a baby. Okay. All right, we're gonna eat a baby. Wah. Hey, ugly. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh my god. Check what the hell's about to happen. There'll be no baby eating on my watch. Whoa, what the heck are you doing? We've tried everything. You're going to go kill yourself? I don't need weapons, officer. Grip, clutch, zip. I brought metal. Oh my god. Hello, Jake. Are you ready?
What in the hell?
I can't even read this. 6 years still my pension. 6 years still my pension. Okay. Bro straight up brought down a Thunder God Falcon. Oh my good lord. Okay. Now I'm committed. I hope you guys are too. Let's do this. Yes. Better watch out, monsters. Would make this panel even better if his butt crack was out a little. Metal will destroy all evil. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna stop mid. Wow. All right. So I bet you he's some kind of dumpy kid. 2 weeks ago, hey Jake, that's you. Jonathan, hey man, you taking the bus back? Where's the dragon wagon? In the shop again? Well, one right? I don't know. Come on, man. It was over a year ago. I guess he was smashing stuff up. All right. So how are things going? Still playing? Haven't touched my guitar, you know. But you're the best guitarist. Blah 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 blah. This is just a bunch of filler stuff nobody cares about. This is how I read a comic book.
Yeah, I know it is. You don't pay attention to everything.
Hey, if you need anything, all right then. Don't worry. I don't care. I can make it myself. Nah, I don't know if he said that or not. It's actually hard to read this. Jake, how are you? Nate, good to see you. How's business? Don't care. Oh, important conversation. Arthritis in the wrist. Yeah, whatever. Coffee shop. You should get back on that horse. I need new material. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, he's feeling sorry for himself because he did something stupid. What the heck? It's from something still in the children's spider. I said stay back. Oh, my guitar. It's like a horse hammer. Oh, I forgot my daughter's asleep. All right. Transformed. Who the heck are you? My name is Murder Falcon. Holy cannoli.
The smallest Two Brothers Comics business cards ever.
Those are actually stickers. Thank you very much.
Oh, stickers. Excuse me.
Murder what?
I'm going to take these. I'll throw them in with books when I sell them.
The amount I spent on that wouldn't just piss you off.
No, it'd probably piss you off, though.
No, it did. This is insane.
What was it, about $20?
No, 70. Not for that little pack. There was a bunch of them. But yeah. Good. This is just insane. This is the most hilarious thing I've ever read in my life. Whew! Wow, indeed. I was told
Are
that.
people still watching
I
this?
think so.
The viewership has gone up.
I know. Wow, indeed. I was told in heavy. Oh, in the heavy, not the upside down or anything. In the heavy, that your playing was impressive. Sorry. Clearly, this dude needs to hire Justin Bursteletter because this is not the easiest to read. And yeah, I can see now that they were conservative with their words. Together with the power of rock, we might be able to fix that. The only way this would work. I will consider reading it in full. You have my word. But you know who I'm picturing in my head when I read The Murder Falcon? Who would you voice? Voice casting for this Joker.
For which guy?
Murder Falcon.
Oh, I don't know.
Jack Black.
I was thinking Jack Black, but I was thinking Jack Black for the guy playing the guitar.
No, I picture the fat balding dude. And then Jack Black's the Falcon. Together with the power of rock, we might be able to fix. And like he's like singing this in his voice. All right, a portal into another dimension inhabited by the king of all hatred and fear. His name is Magnum Chaos. This is a straight up Jack Black story.
Mm-hmm.
He has been planning this attack. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna have a rock off at the end. What is that song they play? It's oh man, what is it? So funny. You know, all right. So, but with the help, Jake, hold on. Me helping save the world? No, I could not never do that. Ever, never. I could barely keep my own band together. I'm worthless to you, Jake. Where I come from, there are many like me linked instruments like the one in your hands. My coming here was not by accident. Don't worry, Jake. Oh, yeah. Beer. They're getting some beer, Dustin. I only murder monsters now. Play Jake, play like... Oh, that's cool. If you say so, Fist of 1,000... What is it? This sounds derivative of something, but I can't place it.
This is something else here.
Every day. Precious.
They have their rocker van. Gotta have the van.
Oh, he lost his wife? That's really sad. I don't want to read that.
Tell them why you don't like scary and sad movies.
I don't like to feel unhappy.
I
I like to feel happy. He had a middle video game? No way. That's wild. Yeah, I can't look. I don't want to read about him losing his wife. I just want him to be a sorry piece of crap and just have nothing going for him. And all of a sudden, a murder falcon appeared like a genie, shredding. That is so funny. I wonder if I emailed this, if somebody would reply a couple years later. I want to do that all the time with the Spidey office at gmail.com or whatever. But you're not seriously sitting here reading pool while I'm reading comic books.
Mm-mm.
Dude is straight up sitting here playing pool.
I was letting you finish reading Murder Falcon.
It's so funny. Okay, we're back to the beginning. This had me hooked, though. The beginning. And that's they should have done a full page panel for that. Like, croom, crane, and then just, welcome to the jungle. That's what they should have done. I've never heard of Brutal Legend. Never, ever. Never, ever. Let's see something. All right, this is what we're about to do.
Oh my God, what are we about to do?
I'm not sure if people are going to like it or not, but it's better than us looking stupid for another minute. All right, pick any game and I'll beat your tail.
What?
We're gonna do we're gonna game.
Okay.
So pick a game. I don't know what any of these.
Dirt bike racing.
Right here?
Nope.
Where? All right. Wow.
That was something else.
You never played these in like
twoplayergames.org.
Let's see. 2-player. How does this work? Alright, go. You use the keys.
You started first. Oh, they're in backwards.
I'm Todd. This is this is a stupid idea. What is wrong with it? I just saw you playing pool. I was like, I wonder if people enjoy watching us be stupid and play a game. We're now gamers.
Some gamers.
Give up. I'm winning, so I don't want to give up too bad. You just beat me.
Oh, so.
No, you won.
Oh, I thought I crashed at the end and lost.
Can we see Nick get really drunk?
I thought he might have some shots.
I have some moonshine.
Some birthday shots or something. I think the other dirt bike game was probably the better one.
Let's see.
Yeah, MX Off-Road Master. Yeah.
So stupid. What do we do with our lives? We should have live action a Pokemon game. We used to play. Remember James playing Pokemon with James?
Yeah, I used to beat his ass too.
Ready,
Uh-oh.
set, go.
Oh no, this is not what I was thinking. You bastard, you made me wreck.
We both wrecked. How are you already getting a restart? This is stupid. I hope you die. Oh shit. Okay, this is.
Okay, so you actually have to make him stay on the track there.
You know, if I'd really thought this through, we could have pulled out and played like Sonic and stuff on my Raspberry Pi.
Oh, have you got that going?
Yeah, but we have to. It's not like I can just have it plugged in and
Oh, I
play.
don't care if they get to see it. I was just thinking maybe we could play.
I've not done anything positive right now. I'm just gonna go slow. We're gonna go slow. This isn't possible. About to start throwing F words.
Damn!
I can't even get off the first thing.
I'm on all the. I'm at the checkpoint. Cool.
I'm on the left for those of you watching. I'm doing 360 on that son of a bitch. Mother effers. I'm just an island boy.
They fall so dramatically.
I think this is truly embarrassing.
You're supposed to be the gamer out of the two of us. Hey, it's not hard enough. Let's ride over rocks.
I'm still in the first tunnel. I was finally going down the hill and I died. I signed hit me out. Don't forget to use your brakes. Okay, we're braking. Fast, go fast, go fast. Peak, go fast. The sign got you. You guys have any jigsaw puzzles? No. Sky and I tried to do one during COVID, and then we just gave up. I genuinely don't see how I'm doing so poorly. Praise God. Okay, let me pick something. Oh, let's duel. Duel. Alright. Let's see. I'm so tired. Ooh, can y'all see that better? There you go. Now we're truly gamers.
Round 1. Fight!
I don't know. Yeah, it didn't tell us. It told you at the bottom.
Round 1. Fight! Great!
You should see our hands.
Great! 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 Final round.
This isn't fair anyway, because I have to reach you.
Fight!
Yeah, that's right.
Great! 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 Great!
Knocked your ass out. You got knocked out.
Final round. Fight!
You're straight up.
Great! No! You win.
You are rerounding, or you are going to?
I think he already did. I guess we'll just draw for the bro box another night.
Yeah, we can do it next week. We've content.
Like I said, I think there might be one of them watching anyway.
No, dude. There's. Oh, you don't remember? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. TJ. Oh, Dustin and I were talking about
I've
having
come
you
to the conclusion all of our pain we've forgotten what they are. Haven't gotten around to doing the pain house again. should have got the pickle guy.
Piccolo. Get on top. I have to click this one. I'm clearly intrigued. Okay, that's the one. Oh, this is a battle. Okay. Look. Are you watching? Alright, so you do your thing, I do mine. And look, you battle to see who gets to basically on top. So
What do?
you just use your key. I win.
What the hell?
I win again.
I don't understand.
We're fighting.
Look at the legs, dude.
You don't look. I'm pressing forward. You need to press forward. Oh, hold on.
Oh my God! What the hell have we found?
You don't want to press jump yet, that's cool. I mean, good God. It's just like a bunch of air on the You have not. You get like. Oh, yo. It's like a power slam, bro. Alright, let's. Oh my God.
What the hell? I've never in my life.
Oh, the greatest thing ever. Imagine you. You stand a chance. You have to press forward first to lock up, and then you can jump and try to get away. Oh my God. TJ, I'm with you. Like, I have no clue what this is.
Just dragging my feet.
I'm just... Yes! Okay, this is genuinely fun. You're so loud. You suck at this game, basically.
This is incredible.
Nope. This is how me and Scott are going to start settling our argument from now on. I'm going to take my laptop downstairs and just play this together. Wake her up and tell her something serious. Yeah, you really got me that one, genuinely.
What the hell?
It's called Get on Top. How stupid. Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh my God, dude.
Well, if you guys are still around, you're the real MVPs. All right, you want to wrap it up?
Well, the love chat's back.
I deleted it. All right, that was genuinely funny.
Dafook?
The fuck. Let's see if they heard me.
Well, the love chat's back. Kick his ass, Seabass.
All right, guys. You were all the best part of Two Bros Comics. Don't share this one out.
I feel like that term's overused sometimes. I don't feel like you mean it.
They are. They're the viewers. They're what's important here.
Yeah, that's true.
And let's be clear, we do genuinely care about this. So, if you want to know what
As you just saw.
if you want to know, it's twoplayersgame.org, and it's called Get on Top. It's so funny.
Don't
All right.
lie. Everybody's about to go get that shit and play it.
So silly. There you go. You guys click on that. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Appreciate you hanging out. And as always, collect your way